ee ooh ah ting tang walla walla bang bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ting tang walla walla bang bang. Oh fuck me! I'm gonna need a charger. It's okay though. I'm gonna need a fucking charger. I ain't got no rhymes. I'm gonna go grab that charger.
Okay, bet.
Entertain these motherfuckers because I ain't cutting this shit out.
So this is gonna be part?
Fuck yeah, it's gonna be a part.
Alright, well, what episode we on? Number 11?
Yeah,
Right? Welcome back. Episode number 11, shooting the shit. I hope y'all can clearly hear me. I ain't gonna lie, I got a map. Look at my boy Sam right there. Crouch for me real quick a little bit. Yes, sir. That's my man Sam right there, you heard? Don't get it twisted. Sadly, he can't put it on. We were supposed to have it on, you know. It's Halloween. We're in the spirit. You feel me? October. We're trying to do a new costume every season for y'all boys, alright? For y'all motherfuckers that's watching this shit, we trying to make it good. But hope y'all been doing good, you know what I mean? We out here doing live. Sadly, his headset cannot go under his mask. But look at him. Ooh.
I apologize for his rudeness.
He apologizes. Sucks.
Oh shit, this was to go over here.
Yes.
This is all going in the video.
Huh?
This is all going in the video.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Why?
Cause we do it live. He's in costume. Sadly, he can't wear it though, bro. That's the worst.
The headie.
Nah, he can't wear the headgear. Knocks off his headset. In all aspects. But look at him though. At least you see him though. You see him with it. You know what I mean? Whoa. Look at my black gloves. Over here, Luxious.
Welcome.
Welcome back. Shooting the shit. It's
Episode 11.
My beat keeps hitting the mic, brother, but it's okay. This shit long, brother. You feel me?
You can hear that in the...
Cuz.
That's... Fuck, I hit the shiny part.
Yeah, I can't see that. I can't see none of that.
Ow, but just know it fucking hurt when it hit bone, bitch.
I ain't trying to fuck with these peg doctors back in the day, brother.
Now, you do look cool, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. I got my little...
Oh, I thought that was a design. You can see through these.
This?
Yeah, I thought it was like the design, like a smokish pattern, but you can see through them.
Is that what it is? I thought it was a design myself, too. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, it always shows them in the light.
Oh. Wait, no. It is a design. Yeah, you're right. Wait, because you're not wearing... Yeah, you're not even... Yeah. You don't even...
No.
You don't got pants under.
I got a straight thong on. I gotta be comfortable.
And that was your first option? You thought comfort and you said thong?
That's what I'm wearing.
I would have thought like long, like baggy boxers. Commando personally.
Yeah, ain't nothing more comfortable than Commando, brother.
I have to agree on that one.
Right?
I'm not gonna lie. Coming home, all right, you work all week, bro, right? However, sweating your balls off, right? Weekend comes, you ain't got dick to do. You take a shower, you gotta do laundry as well. Guess what, motherfuckers? We going Commando. That is probably top 10 feeling.
Nah, it definitely is.
Because I know my cook is free.
But when you get the little breeze, you feel that breeze? Woo,
I felt breeze up
about
in there
it,
before.
son. I wish I could feel a breeze through here, but I'm sweating bullets.
Yeah, it is hot as fuck down here.
It is.
Which is funny because it's the basement. And it's like starting to get fall weather. So you think it'd be cold as fuck.
Yeah, you lied to me, bro.
Well, then again, you wearing a full-blown plague dog. You got shorts, a thong, a t-shirt under.
Not really a thong, though.
A t-shirt, a long robe, executioner robe, a belt, a top, like, leather sheath, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, right? What is this?
Tight leather gloves. You have a shiesty on, and then you have a mask. I think you're going to be pretty hot.
Sweating bullets, bro.
I got sweatpants on and a full-blown Sam jumpsuit, so I am definitely hot.
I would say you should be hot too, bro.
I'm warm. I'm definitely warm.
That jumpsuit you got? Yeah, I'm getting warm.
I can feel my neck. You ever just sitting still, you feel your neck heat it just...
That's what I'm feeling, bro.
Elevating?
Yeah. And then I'm feeling my forehead getting a little heat. What happened? What you hear?
Heat, neck heat, enveloping, escaping, whatever the fuck.
Evaporating? I don't know.
No, evaporating is when water gets and goes up into the sky.
That's some clouds right there, boy.
Yeah, precipitation.
Exactly.
I ain't know nothing about that.
Hell no, brother. Not me. I know about medication, though. Talk to me about that.
Medication?
Fuck yeah. Whatever you need, I got the meds on me, brother.
That is a fact.
I got
Even
the
though
meds.
technically back in the day, not witch doctors. Fuck, I keep calling you guys witch doctors because plague doctor, witch doctor. Hey, I called a witch doctor. You tell me what to do. If you've watched old Vanos, you know that's where I got that. That's where I got that from.
Vanos.
Yeah, Vanos. But
Shut up.
witch doctor, plague doctor, been having it in my head for like a day.
I can see what you can get, mixed. Or you get, I don't want to say confused, but you have just that. What's that word called? Like you're used to hearing that, the witch doctor.
Yeah.
Instead of the plague doctor.
Yeah.
When that first comes to mind, you hear the plague, you'd be the witch doctor. But hold on.
Yeah.
I understand that for
but
sure.
But plague doctors didn't really heal people, from what I've read. They mainly like just tallied up like the body count.
Basically, it was there for motherfuckers that was like,
you're done.
Like I was saying, like beyond help.
Yeah,
you couldn't really help them. You know what I mean?
Bye, go back to the lobby.
Yeah, like if you seen a plague doctor, it's like there is death. You know what I mean?
Yes.
There's death.
They were contracted by like the city.
That's what it is, yeah. You know why they had these long ass beaks though? Pretty cool.
I actually read it. I was doing a little research too myself. It's because they put like flowers, like scented flowers, aromatic flowers to filter out the bad air from like the plagues, because they thought that's how that's spread. Yeah,
through breathing and shit. That's what I'm asking. And then right in the beak, they just hit all those little fucking remedies and essence and shit up in there.
All the little jemmies and shit.
Yeah, bro. I wonder how they even thought about that. You know what I mean? Like, how did that even come to mind? But let's put these plants in there. It might block the airway. It might block the flow. It might even filter out all that bad shit in the air.
That's a good fucking question, because I don't think I would have chosen flowers. Maybe it smelled it did good, and everything. I'm pretty sure the bubonic plague did not smell good.
Nah, definitely not, bro. I mean? It smelled like death everywhere, left and right.
That's what I'm saying.
Corner,
I don't think it smelled. I don't think it smelled good then.
Nah, definitely not.
What do you think it smelled like?
Oof, I would say like, I don't even know how to describe like how a dead body would smell, bro. Just straight rancid. You know what I mean?
You ever smell like a dead rat or something?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, probably like that, just tenfold. You know what I mean? Because it's everywhere, bro. You know what I mean? Because this body's packed, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like it almost wiped out like it wiped out a good chunk of the human population in the time period that it took place in.
Yeah,
that happened. That took place in.
It started in like the 17th century, Europe, around there. The bubonic plague, whatever.
I don't know exactly when that started actually. Like the exact. I don't know. Hey Siri. Reliable. When did the bubonic plague first take place, or like first happen?
Pretty sure it was there. 17th.
The first recorded outbreak of the bubonic plague was in AD 542 to 543 AD.
Oh damn!
I don't know what the fuck AD means. What does AD mean?
After death.
This motherfucker. After death?
I don't know.
Isn't there one that like BC, before Christ?
Yeah.
So what's AD? After? No. Well, whatever. That's when it first happened.
AD.
Somewhere around then. Don't rely on us for historical facts.
Fuck no.
You don't be mad at me. Be mad at Siri.
Yeah. Yeah. True. I guess. Yeah.
I just asked the question. She gave me the answer. I ain't give you guy. I ain't tell you. I ain't pull that shit on my ass. She did.
Nah, you're right. You witnessed it yourself.
I mean, I'm a bystander like you, just taking it at face value.
That's it. What else could you do?
Can't even be mad at me.
What else could you do? Nah, I don't know, bro.
This is episode 11. He is, of course,
episode 11, the Plague Doctor.
I'm your host, Matthias, or Sam from Trick or Treat. I'm a little kid that died on Halloween, and anyone who disrespects Halloween in any sort of nature and doesn't participate in it, or just destroys anything such as like jack-o'-lanterns or anything decorative of Halloween, I wreak havoc on them.
Man doesn't like any disrespect to Halloween at all.
Not at all, especially when it comes to trick-or-treaters. You know what I mean? Because they're just little kids trying to get a little sweet treat. Who the fuck is you to interrupt that?
I got a little sweet tooth. I'm trying to get rid of that.
Who?
A sweet tooth.
I also have a sweet tooth. Are you making a sexual joke?
Wow, nah, chill, bro.
I got my eye on you. But I also have a sweet tooth, thankfully. I don't even know that word. Thankfully for my dad.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh my God, speaking of Halloween, he actually did trick-or-treating one time. Not like himself. He was giving out candy. Motherfucker had the whole bowl. He ate the whole bowl.
Yeah, I would not be surprised.
Not like in one sitting, but like he ate the whole bowl.
Nah, he was munching that though on time to time.
Yeah,
I bet, bro.
Like he ate the whole bowl.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'd go over there on the weekend. It'd be like full. Come over next weekend, big dent. Go over the next weekend, another big dent. And I know it's him because he's openly telling me, "Yo, I'm dogging this shit."
I would say.
And I was like, "Okay."
I would say, ain't no way there's that many kids out here, bro.
But that's what I do. I fuck with trick or treaters. I mean, the people who don't like trick or treaters.
Yeah.
So, be careful. You
Be
may
good.
next.
Enjoy it.
And
Get into the Halloween spirit, cause
For a fact,
I
it only happens once a year.
I'm
Fuck
just
you
here
being
for
cranky
death.
for.
Exactly, bro.
Jesus, go get candy,
Exactly.
motherfucker.
I'm here for the death. That's it. That's it, brother.
That's kind of fucked.
It is, but it's okay. A lot of people die out here. I actually got the inspiration.
People get
to
shot
be,
every day, B.
You be alright. You know what I mean? I got the all right. So the reason why I wanted to be a plague doctor is because of Assassin's Creed, Revelations.
Okay.
You ever played it?
No.
Really?
Really?
Missing out, big time.
Really?
Big time. Well, for me, because like I played the Assassin's Creed from Jump. I want to say from Jump, like 1, 2, and 3.
Well, I've
like
also
when it came out.
I played the first one. I've played the third one.
Yeah, like I stopped at. I think I stopped at like Black Flag.
Yeah,
Like
I've definitely played way beyond Black Flag.
Yeah, like the new ones from Black Flag and up, I didn't play, but like the ones below that, I played. But from what I played, I'd say Revelations was probably my favorite one for sure. But in the story mode in Revelations, when you go and try to get like when you go buy some medicine and shit like that to heal up, you gotta find a doctor, which is a plague doctor, and you just walk around the city, and you just see like some motherfucker with a cart, big ass medical sign, like got that Red Cross and shit, big ass sign right there from deep, and you see like a little black person just standing there, all dark, you know what I mean? Like just a dark outfitted motherfucker just standing there with a long ass beak,
I'm
just
saying.
looking around. I know, bro.
Black. Could have said.
Yo,
Plague doctor.
nah, you just see a black ass speck right there, bro. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you getting closer and you see it's moving. It's like, what the fuck is that moving right there? You get close and you
What
see
the
a
fuck is
long,
that?
yeah, bro. You see a long ass beak and then now it's just a doctor right there.
Oh, so their like merchant for medicine was a plague doctor.
Yeah. So in Revelations, you would walk around to find medicine to buy, and it'd be from those motherfuckers. You just have to find them all around the city. They're everywhere. You know what I mean? Just there chilling. They're always on like on the corner spot, bro. Always just there with the cart,
Nah,
just standing around, looking around.
I didn't play Revelations, but I definitely played 3, 4, Syndicate, fucking Origins, fucking
Yeah, I never played none of those.
whatever the fucking one was for Greece. I forgot. Oh, Odyssey. I
Odyssey,
played
yeah.
Valhalla.
Trash.
Garbage. Dog shit.
Fuck
Odyssey
yeah.
was dog shit. Origins was alright. Syndicate was pretty fire. A lot of people don't like it, but I personally liked it.
I never played it.
Slacking on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's only because you like you'll like the aesthetic of the actual map entirely, and also you'll like the styles of the character that you get to like dress up as, and also just the styles around, because it's during like the Victorian era of London, and I know you love that fucking kind of
Fuck yeah.
style.
That was how. Yeah, I remember. I think he was playing here a couple weeks ago or some shit.
Yeah.
I remember you played it a little bit. Yeah, shit did look dope. It did look dope.
That's when you get like the and you get to like put yourself up. And shit.
Yeah, that motherfucker,
Yeah.
the pulley.
Yeah. Motherfuckers ain't really like that, but I was like, gang, it's like kind of like it's a bigger city. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they introduced that. I think in Revelations, or no, or before.
I don't know. I didn't play it, gang.
Nah, yeah, definitely Revelations when they first added the little trap, so you just step on it and you go all the way up a building, bro. Fire.
Oh no, it wasn't like one of those ones where you had to like cut the rope. It was literally a grapple hook. On your
A
arm,
grapple hook.
and you just shoot it wherever, and you just grab onto it, and you were able to like put yourself all the way up.
Nah,
or
I
you were
didn't
able to
see that
shoot
one,
it
I
across,
guess.
and you were able to like. Put
Okay,
yourself
that's
across.
pretty dope. That's different. That's different. That's
I
pretty
thought it was
cool.
pretty cool.
Nah, definitely, bro.
It made
Awesome.
sense. It made sense.
Fact. I mean, if you're like, you're assassin, bro, you're going from building to building, bro. You gotta make a long jump. You gotta have something.
The whole premise is that they want to liberate London, like the city of London
From the Peaky Blinders?
Kind of. They want to liberate the city of London from the Templars. So you're in like a big city now. So you're gonna need the buildings are not like I mean, they are in rows, but they are main streets because there is now people moving and going about their day. So they're gonna need it. So a grappling hook kind of makes sense of, well, I need to get over there, but I don't want to go down there in front of everyone. Well, now I'm gonna just shoot.
Yeah,
a
an
rope.
assassin, you gotta stay out of there. You know what I mean?
Type
You're
shit.
staying in the shadows, bro.
You gotta adapt.
I like how you mentioned, you
Phase.
say they got the Templars.
Yeah.
I like how they kind of kept that in the games.
The Templars,
Yeah.
like throughout the whole entire. I'm pretty sure it's still the Templars.
The Templars, the Knights and shit like that.
Even
or
in the
just-
recent one for Shadows.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. But I always fucked with that. I don't know why. I like how they didn't switch enemies. It's always the Templars.
It's always been the
It's always
Templars.
Templars versus Assassins. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
different type of assassins, but like always Templars.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they're always
Well,
different Templars too as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they
'Cause-
have the same. They're all after the same premise and same goal.
yeah, same shit. Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not like
both
yeah.
assassins and Templar.
Yeah.
You know, they're both the same, but just it's dope how they kept it like that. You know, usually
Yeah.
games will probably change a little bit of the story or the names of the enemies or whatever.
I will say it's also cool how on different Assassin's Creed games you got different like endings per assassin, so not everyone had like a good
bro.
ending.
Yeah,
Like,
that's cool.
Ezio became like a fucking legend, and he was like a crazy figure for everybody. Altair was also a crazy figure. Ezio looked up to him and everything like that. But then you get Arno's perspective, which is from Assassin's Creed Unity, and he actually, after the whole entire thing, you're not gonna fucking play it. I know you're not. After the whole entire story, you do everything. You become a master assassin. They take you in.
Fire.
You become crazy, and then after everything you do, they kick you out. They disrank you. They
Damn.
they exile you. Like you're no
For a
longer
good reason or what?
It depends on your own perspective and your own opinion of
Okay,
for it
what they did. Okay,
and what he did. I don't remember exactly what he did because that was a long time ago when I played it. But I just know like he did not go down like as a master assassin in the league. Still, he got
Sheesh.
exiled for something he did in the story.
he became an outlaw
Kind of, but
from his.
they
from the-
didn't like necessarily like take away anything he had. But they were just like, you're not part of us anymore.
Yeah.
And then he kind of goes around still doing assassin shit,
he's
but
not in
he's
the
just
Brotherhood,
not
though.
under the Brotherhood like
Yeah.
title.
He ain't got that back.
Then you also get like the perspective of I think his name was it was fucking Connor Kenway's fucking dad, which was Edward Kenway's son from Black Flag.
Okay.
I want to say his name's like Hayden, but I don't think it's Hayden. But anyways, he was an assassin obviously because his father Edward Kenway, dog, Black Flag. He was a master.
I respect it.
And then his son obviously kind of followed up in his footsteps, but his son eventually swapped sides and went to the Templar side, and then you got to play on 3 the perspective of a Templar going into Massachusetts and kind of setting your stone, like setting the seed and for the Templars to start going over. And then
creating that funnel, brother.
yeah, and then you end up finding a Native American tribe, and you fall in love with a nice a woman, and you end up having a son, and then you get to play the perspective of a son from a, like, I guess traitor of the assassins, but then you yourself become an assassin to dismantle everything your father kind of did.
That's actually pretty crazy.
Yeah.
What a twist on that shit, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
So I thought it was cool how you got the different perspectives. Like
That is pretty dope, actually. Following his son.
Yeah.
Damn. So basically, your son kind of betrayed your dad.
that.
Everything he built, he's kind of destroying.
Well, I mean, it depends on how you look at it. Do you the father was an assassin turned Templar. Son raised no father, never knew his dad, and the Assassin's Brotherhood kind of
They took you in.
yeah, you kind of run in. You ain't gonna play it, right?
Nah.
Yeah. So you run into a certain guy. I don't remember his name, but he's an old black guy, and he kind of takes you in a way. He kind of
I think I remember that guy.
yeah. You kind of I forget. I think your village gets like fucked up or something, and then you end up like you're like I'm fucked. And then you start going out, and then you find this guy, and then you start going into his house, and then you start to realize, oh, what's all this bullshit? And then he's an assassin, and then you're kind of like, well, train me. I like, what is that? And then you go through this whole process of him seeing if you're worthy, and him slowly training you.
The
Then
little test.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
he's kind of like you're in, and then he eventually dons you an assassin. You eventually get like your little cloak and your stuff like
He
that.
really got the patch, bro.
But you're still a nobody. So you still, even though when you don it, he's still like, now you have the basics. Now go out and
Now you got to build
now
up,
go
walk
out
up the
and
ladder, brother.
prove yourself. You know,
Yeah.
go do what you do.
You're at the bottom, so
So-
you got to go up there.
And the son Connor, his name was Connor Kenway. He didn't know anything about his dad. So he didn't know that he was a Templar. He didn't know that he was an assassin like him, and then went to the enemies that Connor eventually is now fighting.
Yeah.
And the reason they're there is because of his father. He didn't know any of that until later on.
So he does find out, though?
Yeah.
Find out and shit like
eventually,
that?
yeah.
Oh, shit. Damn, that's kind of fucked up, brother. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Fuck the Templars, though. I'd always say assassin, bro.
For a fact.
Did they say what was
I've-
the reason
What?
why his dad switched over?
I don't remember.
No, but he did. Probably.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Of course, you have to in a way.
Yeah, I'd say right. A little bit, a little hint of
You got a little,
why.
You got a little explanation.
Why?
If I were to guess, I just think he got sucked in by their propaganda of the power of Eden over like the objects that they're going for.
Makes
of
sense.
like the power and the control over. We can control the world and the population once we obtain this item.
So the assassin got that apple.
Yeah.
No.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Fucking Altair, bro. The way he just died.
Dog. But he did die. Crazy. Dog though.
Shit, old age, brother.
Better dog. Way to go though. You beat
That's
the game.
What I'm saying,
you beat
brother.
the game. No deaths.
Cause the only death is you just waiting patiently for death.
Type shit.
Literally, death
That's a
should have
flex.
me when it earns me, bro.
That's a flex.
Literally.
I did everything. Now I just gotta wait for death.
Yo, he literally locks himself in the fucking library with the apple right in his hand and just sits there.
Most motherfuckers going to look for death. That's looking for him.
Literally, and he's just there waiting, sitting down like a motherfucking badass, brother.
Shit ain't earn him yet.
And it ain't
Shit ain't earn him. You know
Not
what I
for
mean?
a few couple years,
Shit
brother.
ain't earn him.
They just ain't built like him no more, bro.
They earned a couple. You earned a couple other motherfuckers though, but like.
Oh, for a fact, but him? Nah, forget
Nah.
about it.
I think, and I'm pretty sure Assassin's Creed Origins was in Egypt. You
Was it
know?
now? Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, and that was kind of like the origins of the whole Brotherhood.
Yeah, I
So
remember
you get
that.
to see how it built up and everything. And then Odyssey, I forgot what the fuck Odyssey was even about. That's so much I didn't even give a fuck about it. And then Valhalla.
I thought that was the Gladiator one, like the Rome or some shit.
Yeah, that's what that one is,
It
like
was, right?
Greece.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
Greek. And then
Okay.
Valhalla, I don't remember Dick either.
But I didn't. I played like the first mission, like the start of it.
I tried.
Trash, bro.
I
didn't-
tried.
couldn't-
I smashed my teammate's girl, and then that's it.
Sheesh, I don't even know if
And
I
I
got that
dipped.
far, bro. I really don't.
She was like, "Meet me on this tower." I was like, "Word." Pull up.
Yeah, nah.
And then she's like, "Hey,
didn't
I
do
want to
that
get
shit.
with you." She's like, "You're wildin'." I was
Yeah.
like, "That's so disrespectful to my man."
Facts, bro. Good for
Yes.
hoes.
And then we did it, and fuck him.
What's done is done.
What done is done. It is what it is.
What a
And then
player. Just like
after that, nah, never.
Cap.
Nah, never. That's like truly fucked up.
Cause of that, bro.
Treat others the way you want to be treated, bro. Yo, it's
Nah, you
fucking video
right.
games, a bunch of ones and zeros. And then I think after that one was Mirage.
Yeah, I didn't play
That one
either.
was alright. It was alright. And then it was Shadows. Shadows was alright. It was alright.
I ain't playing none of them, bro. None.
You might like Shadows because it's samurai.
Okay.
It's samurai and shinobi.
Okay.
So you get to play a
That's dope.
shinobi, a female shinobi. She was low key pretty dope. She was you do get to fuck on people
Yeah?
with her.
I'm not surprised though, cause you're Shinobi. You know what I mean?
And then you also get to play as a samurai. I forgot his name, but there was a bunch of controversy over it because he was a black samurai. And
Oh
then,
yeah, I remember.
And he's more of brute strength. Just you just going slamming motherfuckers.
Yeah, I remember. I remember actually seeing
Yosuke, I
a
think
trailer
his
of
name
them,
is Yosuke?
of them playing together, or some shit like that, or them like switching characters. You could play as both male and female. I remember that.
GTA shit.
Yeah, I remember seeing that trailer. Never played it though. Did look good. It did.
Oh, speaking of fucking, I don't know why they made me just think of that right now. But Nintendo patented an ability in the game to summon characters to help you fight in a video game.
Really?
So that means that since they've patented it, only Nintendo can do that. So no other game company is allowed to make a game mechanic where you can, as a player, call in another thing and spawn them in.
So like Elden Ring, you can't summon
like how
motherfuckers
they
no
went.
more?
Technically, if they were to do that, they would have to go into a lawsuit battle with Nintendo. Yes.
So if I were to go on Elden Ring right now, I can't summon.
No, they
motherfuckers
would.
no more?
Elden Ring can because it came out before that patent. But any game now after that patent can no longer do that mechanic.
So every game's solo now.
Pretty much. So it's
That's
like you
gay.
can't. Either they're gonna have to come up with some other mechanic that allows you to summon that
For
is not
sure.
like it, or a big company has to go tit for tat with Nintendo in a very long, very expensive lawsuit over it, or you just never touch it.
Damn, that's crazy.
And
I guess summoning players is different than like inviting motherfuckers, right? Obviously.
true, but
So
I think
if I go on
but
the-
I think in general, I think patenting game mechanics in general is stupid because it puts a roadblock in allowing games to evolve in all
Facts,
types of
bro.
manners and to be free and
Nah, I
different
highly
and
agree. Like I
fluid
said, that shit
and
is
open to
retarded.
possibilities.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, and then also for WB, you probably don't know them, but motherfuckers are making Mortal Kombat. They patent the
Yeah,
nemesis,
Warner Bros.
a nemesis mechanic, meaning that enemies remember you, like they remember you, and they become your enemy. Like they see you as their grave enemy. So I'm pretty sure there was I forgot the fucking game, but like you could go up to your great enemy. Let's say you lost, right? You lost that battle.
Yeah.
They remembered that they beat you, and then so they flaunt it to you next time they meet. They flaunt that they won. They remember that they won, and then they even upgrade themselves because they won over you. But if you beat them, they remember that shit too, so they get pissed off.
Okay.
So
okay.
and then
That's
the cycle
different.
continues. But they were able to build like a system where an enemy remembers who you are, and over time, as you progress through the game, actively hates you more and more and more and more and more, and despises you and wants you dead more and
Really?
more and more, rather than it just being stuck like he's coded to hate him no matter what. It's actively like progressing, which is patent, so no other person ever can do that. So like imagine if you're playing Red Dead Redemption, and then you had a bounty, and then like a random NPC would over time is hunting you.
Yeah.
It's not like a random like the bounties, but they just spawn out of nowhere, and then it's fucking going. You have a player who's a random thing is just actively hunting
It's
you,
on a hunt for you, yeah.
hunting you as you're just playing the game.
That's crazy. And who panned that shit?
WB, the people who made like Mortal Kombat, Mad Max, and like some other shit.
And they got a lot of games. Well, I mean, I really don't know the games.
It was from a game.
That.
It was from a game that they've made. I just don't remember the name.
Okay, because I was about to say I don't really remember like games like that they
That
put
they
out there.
produced that give
That
you the
have them
fucking
mechanics.
ability and the say to goddamn patent something like that.
Yeah, I thought it was mostly like fighting games and shit.
Yeah,
I mean, because all I've known from like WB is just Mortal Kombat.
Mortal
just-
Kombat or
oh,
Injustice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or Injustice
Yeah.
as well. Yeah,
That's
all
all
that shit.
I've ever known.
All like DC shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
shit like that. All that. That's really I never knew they made would open world games maybe RPGs shit like that where you can have those type of enemies.
Yeah.
Right. Shit like that. I didn't know they made that. Damn. So they really panning shit like that, but that's kind of
It's
crazy.
kind of fucked.
Hell yeah, especially the one where you can't summon motherfuckers. But like what?
Yeah.
That's retarded.
No bullshit. It
It's not
is.
like you farted. Beat on the road.
Oh, F you retarded. But yeah, I agree.
Wow,
I do think that's stupid.
crazy.
It's kind of egotistical.
Nah, definitely. So I want to see like when the next Souls games drop, how they would do that.
How they're
Summoning,
gonna allow
bro.
you to summon shit.
You know what I mean? I want to see how that shit would work. Unless they go old school and then like make a whole. Nah, you wouldn't even be able to make a lobby in those fucking Souls games. You gotta summon them regardless. You gotta be in your own world.
Yeah.
You can't like send an invite to a player. Or maybe you could. I don't know.
No, I think sending an invite to your friend is different than summoning an AI character.
Yeah, facts. Damn, that's so retarded. So like, you remember the also like you said like the bells. You can't summon those.
No.
Well, you know in the future, whatever. You
No.
wouldn't be able to do that.
No.
Damn, bro. What?
So the only other- yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
So I guess like you can do like let's say you sit on a
I never
grace, you sit
expected
on a
that.
grace, and instead of like just having the summons in like the bell form, it's like you just pick a motherfucker to roll with you
I think so.
always, and then if you just want to do it solo, you just don't pick a motherfucker to roll with you. Kind of like Fallout, where you have like a companion that follows you everywhere, but then you can also tell them, hey, fuck off.
Yeah. Okay.
And then if you want to solo it, you can just hey, fuck off. And then if you want the summon, you be like, yo, roll with me, and they roll with you.
But yeah, because you know how like in Elden Ring and like some bosses, well, yeah,
But
like
then
some
if
bosses.
it's
you'll
open
see it.
world, then it gets to the thing where like they'll fight everything, like literally everything. And sometimes it plays like I don't want to fight that thing, but they just target it.
Yeah, that makes sense. But okay. But like I was saying though, you know how like on bosses in Elden Ring, you know, they got the little summoning on the floor for like
Yeah, players.
you know the player that not even like NPCs, so you can
Yeah.
summon NPCs on some
Yeah.
missions. You know what I mean? When it's not really required, but if you want to, you can summon them. So like that they had to take that off. I'm assuming. Right?
I'm assuming.
Right? That would also be
I'm assuming because it's still technically summoning a character from nothing.
either that or they probably just. I don't know. They probably might just have the character.
That's when you go. That's
outside.
probably when you go into like the lawsuit. It's like, well, you said summon it from a specific object. They technically just arisen
from the ground,
from the ground. So technically, it is not under what you said.
right?
And like, I mean, I guess you go under like that kind of shit where you got to go petty, pit for pat.
Or they say you can't use a bell to fucking summon.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm not using a bell. The name is on the
Yeah.
floor. I'm summoning. They just
Type shit.
like motherfucker. Who's that guy from Mortal Kombat? Smoke? Noob.
Noob.
Right? That comes
Yeah.
from the Dark Shadows. That one badass character, but I ain't gonna lie. He's a bad motherfucker,
He
bro.
is.
He is, bro. That motherfucker was dope. I remember one of his fucking what is those moves called where you like the finisher shit where you can do
Fatalities?
no.
X-rays?
Yeah, like the X-rays and shit. I don't know if you remember one where he like kicks the shit out of your stomach. And like the last kick, I think it was like Mortal Kombat 10. And then like the last kick, you fucking
He was
the
in,
other character.
Was he in Mortal Kombat 10?
I think last one I played.
I think
so yeah.
he was in Mortal Kombat 10.
Well, now I lied. I played 11, but I didn't play noob as 11. Or it could have been 11 too, maybe. But I think it was 10.
I
I'm
think
pretty
it
sure
was
it was 10.
Yeah.
But you would like kick the shit out your stomach, bro, after getting summoned.
Yeah.
And like the other character's animation would just like get kicked on the last one and just pause it and just throw up all over that motherfucker's leg. You remember that shit?
Yeah.
Bro, all the X-rays was bad as fuck, bro. Probably one of the best features they added in like a fighting game.
The reason why his name is Noob because the actual creator of Mortal Kombat, it's his last name backwards.
Oh, that's fire.
Because
That's
the
fire.
creator's Ed Boon.
That's dope.
Noob.
I like him. I like Noob. Fucking sick, brother.
He is pretty dope.
He is, bro.
Sub-Zero's brother.
Facts, bro. Yeah, literally.
He was the
And,
original Sub-Zero.
Noob?
Yeah.
He didn't make it, though. No.
Clearly not. Clearly fucking not.
he decided to hide in the shadow. He said, nah, that isn't
Pretty much.
This ain't for me, bro. He said, this is the big league. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'd rather stay back down here.
Oh.
With the hello, darkness.
But now
my
we
old
are going to
friend.
get into the main topic of conversation.
Ghost of Yote. As you guys already know, I've mentioned it before, and I mentioned it maybe a couple of times in the previous episodes. I did call out 2 days in a row from work just to play this game.
He did indeed.
I did. Thursday and Friday, so the two best
he took
motherfucking
3
days.
days off of this shit just to play a fucking video game.
I had to.
A bunch of ones and fucking zeros.
I had to.
Tell me that ain't fuck chat. Dying Light drops. I ain't miss a day. Ghost drop. He missed 3.
I could have missed more if I wanted to. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Which is a fact. But subconsciously, you know that would have been crazy.
Facts.
That would
That
be
game is
crazy.
fire.
Nah,
I'll
I
still
have
go
to
home,
agree,
bro.
though.
I'll still go home. I'll play that shit till like 1, 2 in the morning, bro. Go to work.
You
at
have
5,
been.
brother. I know,
Considering
bro.
we've been ending
what
hella
I'm
lately
saying, bro.
recently.
Yeah, facts. That's what I'm saying.
And today's going to be even later.
Yeah, it's gonna be a late one, but it's okay. It's almost Friday.
Who gives a fuck?
You know what I mean?
My boss was like
Midway through
coming
the
at
week.
6 in the morning.
Sheesh.
That may not happen.
Fuck.
That may not happen. I'm not even gonna lie. Do I give a fuck? Not at all.
Yo, them beds be too warm.
Not at all.
Too comfortable, dog.
Yeah, I'm a human before I'm an employee,
No
brother.
bullshit.
But anyways,
No
Ghost of
bullshit.
Ghost.
Ghost.
So
Yote.
I have questions
Yeah, hit me.
for you because you've played a lot of Tsushima.
Barely.
You've played. What do you mean? You said you've played the story before.
Tsushima?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't. You played.
played it
it
too?
like twice, right? Like once or twice.
It was once. I
But
mean,
you know it.
yeah, somewhat.
You don't know what happens.
In Tsushima, yeah.
All right, bro. Don't fucking start playing with me. Fucking slacker. You've played a lot of Legends, and then now, considering that you're hyped for this one, I want to get your opinion on a lot of things about the game, and I've told you to come up with your own questions and topics you would like to talk about. So, how do you feel about people being upset that the game is with a female protagonist, and they're saying that it's not realistic how a woman can go up against grown men, samurai, or big men?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've seen some shit. I see motherfuckers getting mad about it, like on social media and all that. To me, bro, in all honesty, like, it's a game, bro. So like, I know they're trying to be realistic, but it's a game. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be realistic. If you want realistic, go play some Hell Let Loose or some shit. You know what I mean? Some shit like that, bro.
Okay.
You want realistic, bro?
Some
But, like,
Tarkov?
Yeah, some Tarkov, some shit like that. But like, it's a fucking game, right? A female being the main protagonist doesn't really phase me personally. I kind of think it's dope.
Same.
I seen the switch up. I said, okay, this is fire.
Same.
This is another reason why I was kind of hyped about it, because a lot of motherfuckers, you know, like a lot of assassins, or I mean, a lot of characters is always males. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially for games like these where you're like
The character who's
brutal.
like supposed to be like some brutal, fucking
Yeah.
murderous,
A ghost and
feared
shit like
victim,
that, feared by
like,
everybody.
entity. Yeah.
Stories and all that shit. You know, myths, whatever, urban legends is what they are, even though they're real. You would think it'd be a male, you know what I mean? But as
Yeah.
a female, that's actually pretty dope to me. So I really don't care what people can say about it. I don't have no feelings about it, about anything good or bad. Because, like I said, I don't care. I like it. I fuck with it. I think she's pretty dope as a character to do it.
Same.
And also, you didn't really, in the story, they don't really show her training, but like, she's not just a random outlaw. You know what I mean? She's been through war.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She was a mercenary for hire.
Yeah, bro. So she
like, the
you know, she
Southwest.
got skills, bro. Sure, these other samurais, you know, they're all trained, fucking, they're
Would you even call them
Males.
samurais? Because they're not like, they don't say that like they're, it's not like a clan. It's more of like a bunch of like raider bandits. But I mean,
yeah, true, yeah.
like the main big enemy bosses, I guess you would call like our samurai, because they're thick like that. You know, they fight like that.
They have the samurai fits though.
Yeah,
too, and shit,
but
you know?
like they don't really look like the samurai characters, for instance, in the clan.
Yeah, they actually they're known as
whatever the fuck.
samurais.
Yeah,
You see the
and
raiders.
they look,
they'll
their
be
armor
raiders.
looks like samurai.
Yeah, every
The
single
raider,
one of them.
the raiders. So far, I mean, for the unis, they don't look like samurai. Maybe like as I progress throughout the game, because we're still early on.
Yeah, well, I mean, you seen earlier or yesterday, with the motherfuckers on those 4 horses.
Yeah,
Those guys, they were enemies.
yeah. Those,
Seen-
yeah, the one, and you get
but
those
they had a
enemies that just
samurai.
be suited.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly, on the horse and shit.
Yeah,
They look like samurais too.
yeah.
They got a
100%.
samurai fit, but they're raiders or considered raiders, but still samurais to me
Raider.
because the way they look. But like I was saying, yeah. So like, you know, they're raiders, samurais, whatever. Obviously, they're trained, they're built. They got to be. I don't know if they work out. I don't know if that was a thing back in the day. Training, yeah,
I
but
think
like
they had
working
to
out
do so
shit, but
much shit just to day-to-day live.
The
that they
lifting,
didn't even
yeah,
have
all
to
that
fucking
shit,
work out,
yeah. just like working in the trade, whatever.
Yeah.
You're doing that lifting, you're good. No gym needed, whatever.
type shit, and fighting all day.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And training
Training.
and fucking sparring, all that.
Yeah.
So they could definitely take hits, but like, mind you, she's been through war as well, so she ain't no soft little girl that
They even have
think.
visual scars all over her.
Yeah, exactly. Like she's been through war. You know what I mean? So like, another thing is like, they were trained, right? But even if you're trained, this girl that's also been through war and killed already, she knows how to take motherfuckers down. And no matter if you're like trained well, you can still get taken down by a motherfucker that's also trained, even if it's a
Yeah.
female. One good hit can put you down, brother. You know what I mean? You won't see it coming, it'll put you down.
Perfect.
So like, I honestly don't care. Like a female that's very skilled in weaponry, I'd say would have a good chance of taking down big motherfuckers that are bulked in general, even with swords. You know what I mean? If it was hand-to-hand combat, okay, maybe it'd be a little different, maybe. But even then, she might still have a chance. You know what I mean? But since she has weapons and all that, it's a fair fucking game.
'Cause
Regardless if they're a big ass
blade is a
motherfucker.
blade.
Exactly, bro. Sure, she's a female taking down these big motherfuckers, stunning them with a kick, but like, anybody gonna get stunned with a kick to the face? Come on.
Perfect.
Tell me, you know what I mean? Come on, son. So it's kind of,
You can take a 6'6" motherfucker, put a 5'5" Latina, and if she full blown front kicks this motherfucker
to the jaw.
full force, he gonna feel it.
You gonna feel that.
He gonna
You
feel
know what I
it.
mean? You gonna be dazed for a second, you know what I mean?
He ain't gonna look you in the face. He's like, yeah, I'm good.
And laugh about it, nah, but you
Nah.
gonna get fucking stunned by it, you know what I mean?
He's definitely gonna be like, okay.
So like people saying that like this female girl that's so small and skinny taking out these big ass samurais or raiders, whatever you want to call them, is unrealistic. It's kind of not, bro. You know what I mean? If she wasn't trained, if she was just a whatever person, yeah, obviously
Okay, maybe.
that's different. Your parent, the enemy will
Yeah.
laugh at you, block your shit, whatever,
Yeah.
toy with you. But like I said, she's not an innocent girl, bro. You know what I mean? She's been through war,
Perfect.
so it's kind of dumb for me. Kind of dumb when I
for
see those
people
guys
to
criticize that
to
shit.
use that as a criticize
Yeah,
for the game.
you know what I mean? How do you feel about it?
I think it's stupid as fuck because regardless if you're a male or a female, you can both go through some traumatic shit to make you feared by anyone, by anything.
Literally, yeah.
It doesn't matter what you are. If you're able to fucking commit some crazy violence and not feel a fucking thing for it, you're a bad motherfucker.
Exactly.
You're a bad motherfucker. And
Size doesn't matter when you get into fights. Trust me, I know.
no, and especially when it comes down to
Fight to the death. I'm sorry.
a fight to the death, but also like for instance, like guns. Like you know what I'm saying? Like guns. If you're well trained, you obviously will have a way better advantage than someone who's untrained. But if you're on a fair level, it's a pretty fair fucking fight. But sometimes you get that lucky one with a gun, you have a higher chance. But when it comes to
For
like
sure.
swords on a one-on-one fight, where it comes to technique and stance, and it
That's really all that. Don't fucking tell me.
don't you fucking dare. Apologies for fucking that. The memory slot got full. But as I was saying, when it comes to like a fight, when it comes to like swords specifically, swords, when it comes to like a katana fight and everything like that, if you take a slice, if no matter who cuts you straight, if you get cut to the gullet,
I'll eat that.
all right, here comes this motherfucker.
Chill.
This motherfucker
chill.
swears he visited all the hot springs. But if you get cut in your gullet, bro, I don't think you really Like, let's you get clean cut straight right here. You gotta stretch yourself back up like that. You know how much this shit gonna hurt? I'm chilling.
Right,
I think she got that. You got that, sweetheart. You won. I'm good.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You know what I mean? I just don't think it matters whether you're a male or a female. If you get the hit on because you're skilled enough to,
it's all that fucking matters.
You scored
brother.
the hit. You know what I mean? You scored it. It doesn't matter. And also what I liked about her, and it happened very early on in the fucking video game, I think almost like the opening scenes of everything. I liked how in the very first beginning fights, I don't know if you noticed it, but the very first motherfucker who pulled up on her, she always took her katana and just like single pointed at them. She just took it, she had it by her side, but then she would raise it and just point it straight at the motherfucker like closest to her. And I just thought, off bat, I'm with you. Because if you got if you just got like the arrogance to be like, you're first, like I'm looking at you. You see this? Yeah, I'm you. Like, this is happening. I think when you're as a character, for you to do that, and as even in real life as a person, if you were to able to just look down the motherfucker, use a bot to go to like tit for tat with, and you be like, yo, you meeting this shit. Use a bad motherfucker, regardless if you're male or female. And I think that she did it, and she was a female on top of that. Made me rock with her more because like, oh,
no bullshit.
You got more balls than most men I know. You know what I mean?
Shit.
So
I know she was a bad bitch when she pulled out the sword from the tree. And as a kid,
as a
10-year-old, you're on a burning tree.
She got fucking balls to do that, bro.
Cause she was pinned to the fucking tree.
Well, ow, motherfucker!
With a sword set on fire.
This jumpsuit, and then also to add to that, fucking, just the fact that she went through all the mercenary battles, that was what, 15, 16 years? You go through 15 to 16 years of straight fighting for like every day. You coming back probably even more skilled or even more skilled, bro. More dangerous, more of a unpredictable target or opponent because you've had 15 years more experience than these people. Maybe they've had some years of experience, but she's had 15 fucking years. She's had that amount of time of battle to know how a person fights, how they're most likely going to fight. What's the best way to attack a big group of people, a small target? What's the best way to isolate somebody?
Yeah, see, she knows that, bro.
What's the best way of stance? What's the best weapon type? How do they fight? She knows all this shit. Why? Because she's been through it for 15 fucking years. And I think also when Jin, you had to go through like a whole story thing to start assassinating. Off bat, you can assassinate with her because like I just think after those 15 years, she had to fight in different ways to fight. It wasn't all about...
she was surviving, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't all about honor. You know what I'm saying? It was a different time. It was my life over yours. And if that means I have to take it without you knowing, then that's just what it has to be.
Yeah, I agree,
sucks to
bro.
suck. So I just think that shit's dope. Personally.
Nah, same here, bro. I agree with that.
Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. I know you got so much you want to say, but I also think it was dope as fuck how she took a campfire and just wrote all these motherfuckers' names down and just rocks that shit outwardly. The fact she got her ops' names on her left fucking thigh for everyone to see, blowing in the wind, fucking gliding and shit, saying, yo,
this is what I'm looking for.
All these
Point me in the
motherfuckers,
direction.
I'm after you.
One of them's already gone.
And I think the fact that you can rock it, she rocks it and goes up to all the enemies, and they know who, like, they can read it, obviously. Like, oh,
facts, they read and they see.
Yo,
she's
after like the whole main crew. You know what I mean?
The whole YOTEI 6, brother.
That's banger. Like,
it definitely
you
is.
bad as fuck. You got
definitely
balls,
is, bro. Hell yeah,
you got balls. And when she killed the snake, she just wipes her blade on with his blood as the marking. The fact that she plans to use every person's blood as their own marking to cross it off is another simple fact why I think she's bad as fuck.
Same here, brother. And I ain't gonna lie, I predicted that shit, bro, before she even did it. Like when the fights first started on the snake, and then she was when she wrote the names down, right? After she finished writing the names down, and then the boss battle started, whatever, with the snake, I already knew. I was like, yo, once we kill this motherfucking snake, she's gonna wipe his blood with the sword right on it.
Right on it.
I'm like, yo, in my head, I'm like, yo, she better do that. And right when the battle ended, all you see is that. Cause when I tell you I didn't get so fucking hyped, bro, I got so fucking hyped. Cause I called that shit, you know what I mean? I was like, word, I knew that shit was gonna happen. And she did it. Cause I was dogging dog. I didn't know.
This was at like 12 in the morning. Cause you stayed up.
Bro.
Well, cause you stayed up to play it that day.
Oh yeah. Because it was a fast. Yeah,
you left my house at like 10, almost 10.
It was right on drop. Yeah.
Like 10:30ish. Because you had those 2 days off, so you were like, "Fuck, I'll stay a little later."
Yeah.
So you were here till like 10:30ish, almost 11. You dipped. And then I went Mimi's because I had work, responsible person. And then I wake up to a couple snaps at like 12, 1. And I was like, yo, this motherfucker, 2.
Yo, I didn't get up till 4.
And it was just him taking like just pictures of like your character.
Fact, bro, badass.
And then went to work that day, came home and I bought it.
Yeah, you said, I think I did something, bro. Yeah, you did, brother. You did. Yeah, I enjoy that shit, bro. Yo, the opening scene was just so cinematic, bro. So beautiful. And I love how they kept it like Ghost of Tsushima too. Like the first one, the opening, bro. Both openings are the same. You know what I mean?
I agree. Where they show like the whole
fucking land, bro. Yeah. And it's just you on your horse riding for like a solid 2 minutes, bro. Just in the wind, you hear.
Which land do you like more?
Yotei.
Same.
Yotei for sure. Just because it's the mountain, bro. You see the mountain right there with the sun? It's like, wow.
Mount Yotei also isn't the tallest mountain range in the Ezo region.
Bro. Nah? Fire.
It's another mountain. I don't know the name of it, but the reason a lot of people like the reason why the developers use it as the main stance is because it's singled out from the mountain range. So while the tallest mountain in that region is with a grand amount of mountains, the Mount Yotei, the second tallest,
the only one
is the only one that's solo where it is.
Which is why it's dope. It's like a whole big ass volcano.
And you can see it everywhere.
You know what I mean? Yeah, literally, bro. Literally. Which I like it though. Yeah. You know what I mean? And just the way it looks, it's like real life, bro. It's all like dirt at the bottom, and then you see just snow on the top, bro. Shit is fire.
I love the environment. I love the flower fields.
I love running with the horse, brother.
Yeah,
I see a group of horses.
Open field.
Like, look at my
open
boys
field.
over there.
You just ride it with the horses, and then you, like you just said, you get to ride with the fucking group of horses. That shit was pretty dope. Saying. Literally caught me off guard. Jaw dropped. I was like, "Yo, gang, I'm in my movie spirit right now." I don't know if you know that movie.
It's mad cinematic.
It was dope as shit, and the fact that you could just ride with them for however long you want. Pause again. It's pretty cool. It's not like a time thing where it's like, all right, now bye.
Yeah, nah, they follow you.
Yeah, you have to break off. Yeah. You have to break off.
Like, if you go in the group, whatever direction you go, they kind of go that way. Yeah, unless you take a hard turn and you just go and then they'll leave. But that shit is dope, bro. And then like once you're in the pack and you just fucking all of y'all just riding, bro. I like how like the sound effect just changed to straight wind.
Yeah,
I mean you hear like what it would be on the horse if you was riding it yourself. So you just hear all the wind just.
And then also how when you get on your horse, your camera then kind of transitions to like a cinematic camera.
Yeah,
rather
exactly.
Than like a regular third-person overhead camera.
Exactly. This kind of like a little angle. With
it kind of like drops to your bottom right, so you kind of see the side of everything.
Exactly.
But of course, you can still move it, but it kind of drops to the side.
Exactly.
And honestly, that shit is dope.
It is, bro.
That shit's bad.
Slanted view with like, it's like got like a little field of view too as well.
Yeah.
A little bit.
They ain't got it on console though.
Nah, bro. Sad. It's sad,
I
bro.
wonder why. But I think another thing that I also loved to see as I started to play the game and it go on is just the sword fighting. Like how it's practically the exact same as Ghost. Obviously they've tweaked a bit things and they've made it better in their own ways. But how you still feel like a fucking bad motherfucker when you get a perfect parry, or when you get a perfect fucking dodge, or when you just get a motherfucker unblocked and you just slice this motherfucker, then you slice this motherfucker, you pick up a weapon, fine, and then you slice this motherfucker, you pick up his weapon, fine. Like it's just the fluidity of the combat.
That's what it is. It's smooth, bro. It's like water.
They kept everything that was good about it and then evolved on things from it as well, with like the picking up mechanic.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, in Ghost of Tsushima, bro, like the fighting was good. Don't get me wrong. But I just feel like it was just the combos were just all the same, you know what I mean? Like you can't really do a lot of different shit. It's like a 3-hit combo or like the most was like the water stance. You know? How you can have that 5-hit combo, like your whole triangle, you do the whole fucking stomach.
Oh, and then you
shit like that. What I like about Ghost of Yotei is like they kind of got somewhat different combos, you know what I mean? And like the weapon choices is pretty dope how they switched it up.
I was gonna ask you.
I love that shit. That's how I ain't gonna lie. I feel. Well, I'm gonna let you know how I feel right now. About
I was gonna ask you, do you prefer stances or do you prefer different weapon types?
Yeah, I was about to mention that right now. I'll talk about it right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'd probably prefer weapons, bro. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Why?
The sole reason why is because like. When you're fighting, it's like when you have the dual katanas, or the enemy has a dual katana and you're like just using a single one. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
being able to like switch to a different weapon to kind of counter that instead of switch to a stance where you still have the same weapon, so it's kind of boring. You know what I mean? You're not switching anything. You just switch either. You know, you can put fire on your sword. You can switch a stance. When you switch stance, you got different combos for that stance. That's cool and all, but with just the one weapon, kind of about a little boring. That's what I kind of mean by like it's all the same. What I like about Ghost of Yote is that you can switch.
The combat feels the same because it's the same weapon.
Exactly,
so every kind of kill animation ends up kind of feeling the same.
Yeah, because you still just got that single sword.
Combo or deflection ends up feeling the same because it's from the same
weapon. Exactly. Like combos will be, you know, they could be different because you got different stances, but the ending, like finishing move will probably almost be like the same finishing move that you do, the same cuts and shit like that. But in Yote, you got different weapons, so you got different styles of deaths you could do on them. You know what I mean? You can kill them different ways. Yeah. Like I said, like the dual katanas. When an enemy has a yari, I mean the long ass pole, and you can use dual katanas to counter that. That shit is sick because you're just going ham on them.
You go ham on them because you go somewhat. You're like faster.
Yeah, exactly. So like that's pretty dope. You know what I mean? I like how you can switch weapons like that. And when you're with the dual katanas and you're fighting a motherfucker with the yari, I like the wood noise when you're hitting it, when they're parrying them. You know what I mean? You're hitting them, but like if they block, you hear that clink, 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 and then up until you get that stagger, and then you know they get stunned, and then you slice them and you hear that blood. I think they did better.
There's a setting I think you gotta turn on.
Okay.
It makes it more bloody, more muddy,
fire,
more dirty, and just like more like all the effects of like gore and like thing like that become more elevated.
I like that. I like how they added
your camera just gets a bit more zoomed in though.
Not bad. It's still pretty dope. I probably would have to turn that shit on. But me personally, I would prefer the different weapons compared to different stances.
I agree as well.
I ain't gonna lie.
But devil's advocate here. After a while, do you think that personally the different types of weapons, the weapon types, yes, they are different, but they're all gonna themselves will have a same ending towards the fight, if you get what I'm saying? Like they're gonna have the same ending animation over time? Like the Yari's always gonna have the one when you stab them over, or when you just like stab them. The katana's always gonna have the one where you. The dual katana's always gonna have the one and you slice the throat, and then whatever the other ones I don't have yet.
Yeah, I'm assuming they would.
Do you think those finishing animations will ever get like boring to you?
For sure, yeah.
Do you think? But you just think it'll be a longer period before that happens because it's a different. It's not almost the same one with the stances. Where
it's the same one
every time. It's going to be the same one. Yes, granted, in a fight you'll probably use the katana stance, and then you'll see those endings over and over. And then you might switch to the Yari, and then you'll get a Yari thing, and it's the same one. But at least you're swapping weapons in that one time frame for it to switch up to something different, rather than it being katana, 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 katana.
Exactly.
Like katana, katana, Yari, Yari, dual, katana, dual,
and
Yari.
Like, and that's what's dope about it too, about Ghost of Yote, is because like I said, you can switch weapons. So like when you're in like an enemy camp and they all got different weapons and it's not just one weapon, that's what I fuck with. Because you could be fighting a fucking katana, and then like somebody will like with the Yari, bro, will come from behind you and try to stab you. And if you're quick enough, you can either counter it or parry it with the weapon you got, or you could switch fast enough switch fast enough to the weapon of their counter.
Yeah.
So you'd go the dual katanas and parry that shit. And to me, that shit's just dope because like they move fluently when they switch weapons. Like I don't know if you notice, if you're like fighting with a katana, you're hitting bang bang, right? And you gotta switch real quick. You switch.
Oh yeah, I've noticed.
They switch quick.
I do that I have to all the time.
In fact, you got to.
You pretty much do it every fight. But it is 100% fluid. There is no like weird like little glitch, pause or anything like that.
Even if you got the dual katanas and you're spamming,
yo, this fucking gnat. I swear to God, this is why every fucking gnat can just go die.
Nope.
They don't serve a fucking purpose, bro.
We've been through this, bro.
No, I don't give a fuck. I don't care what any Google search that you did fucking said. They do not need to exist.
I bet. Ask a scientist, I guess.
Fuck scientists. They don't know what they're talking about.
You say so, brother.
I said it, bro.
I bet. I forgot you're intelligent.
Fuck a bat do for me.
Forgetting, brother.
Fuck a bat do for me.
A what?
A bat.
A bat?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, bro.
All right, then. So if it dies of starvation, fuck them.
Sure, bro.
Yo, if you can't find another food source, if you can't find another food source, if you can't adapt to your situations, that's on you.
Starve to
that's
death,
on
brother.
you. That's on you. You know what I mean?
Nah, dead ass, bro. I agree with that. You gotta learn how to survive out here in these streets.
Type shit. You know what I mean?
Shit.
McDonald's might up that price. You gotta figure out how you gonna get your next meal.
No more dollar burger anymore. I'm done, bro.
They had a $1 cheeseburger?
Yeah, the dollar
that
menu.
cannot be good for you.
The dollar menu back in the day, brother. Back in the day. Back in my middle school days. When shit was cheap.
I always got a 4 for 4.
You know what I mean? For a fact, I was at Wendy's a lot. But crazy. It's math whenever we just got off topic.
I just remember the story of it at Wendy's.
Wendy's was fire back in the day, bro. Cheap as shit
Went
too.
to a fucking high school football game, freezing. After we went to go get Wendy's, some dude was like, I personally don't really like the Wendy's chicken nuggets.
Okay.
I don't know, they're just kind of like weird to me. And some dude that was at the thing with us was there, and he was just like talking or whatever, and then he was like, "Yo, anyone don't want they nuggets?" Just shouted from like his table. And I was just like, I don't. And he was like, you dead ass? I was like, I don't want him. And I was like, for real? I was like, I'm being so serious. I was like, I don't want him. He was like, word. And he gets up from his thing, he walks over, and he goes, you for real? I was like, yeah, here, take him. I was like, I don't want him. And he took him. He was like, yo, I appreciate you, blood. And I was like, whoa. Whoa.
Where the fuck did that come from, bro?
I was like, yeah. I'm a civilian.
No bullshit.
I'm a civilian.
No bullshit.
But yeah.
That shit happened, huh? Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, I got initiated by giving him some chicken nuggies.
That's fine. I respect it.
But yeah, that was my Wendy's story.
You gotta see me throwing hands real quick, brother.
Because you're opposite of that.
Don't disrespect.
Yeah, I'm
bro.
just gray.
Great day. She asked me what's my sign. What you be doing?
I threw up the 5'9". Taurus.
Taurus. Facts, brother. Facts.
I am a Taurus.
Same here, brother. Same
Oh,
here.
you are.
What the fuck is she talking about astrology for?
Find this whole want me to tweak out.
Yeah, I know. But nah, yeah, we both Tauruses. Yeah, beginning Tauruses.
I forgot.
Starting
I forgot that you were also beginning of May.
Yeah, literally, bro.
9 days apart.
Yeah, so many May birthdays, bro.
Damn.
A lot of Mays.
Your daddy shot you out 9 days before my daddy. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. You got shot out.
I don't know,
you
bro.
got shot out your mama 9 days before I got shot out my mama. 9 days and a couple years later.
Yeah, but I say a few years, a couple of years though. But yeah, basically, yeah, crazy, right?
Shit.
Crazy. My sisters almost fell on the same day.
What?
Their birthdays.
Oh.
My two sisters. My older sister Jasmine, she's on the 15th. My youngest sister, she's on the 16th.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. Like a few minutes after midnight.
Oh, this is probably so bad. I don't know my nephew's birthday. I just know he's in the same month as me. Like close.
Is he?
Like close to the same day. I just don't remember. Then again, I don't remember anyone's birthday. I only remember yours because it's the first.
Bro.
It's easy. It's one. I don't remember. I don't know my dad's birthday by heart. I don't know my mom's. I don't know my sister's. I don't know my best friends. I don't know anybody's birthday by heart.
Yeah, ones I really only memorize is I say you, my dad's, maybe. Sometimes my dad be forgetting his, but my mom and my mama because they got the same birthday.
Oh, they do.
Yeah. So
yeah, see, I don't even know my mama's birthday.
My dad reminds me every time, but not to be. I don't know.
My dad reminds me to like text them on their birthday, but like I don't know, like I don't remember that day.
Yeah, it'd be day of. Like I'll read it, I'm like, okay, I'll hit her up. Never hits her up.
Type
you know what
shit.
I mean? You know what I mean? I'll give her a call down. It never does.
Type
I
shit.
don't know. But yeah, her and my mom got the same birthday, so kind of hard to forget that one.
But back to Yotei.
Go to Yotei. Yeah, like I was saying though, I like how fluid the switching to weapons is. Like I said, you could be on the dual katanas, spamming your shits, going ham. You know what I mean? You're swinging both left and right. And if you need to switch real quick, you'll switch. And she won't she won't stop, put her shits away, and then you'll see her pull out. Mm-hmm. She'll continue the fucking combo. It's like she'll be hitting, and I don't know, she'll put them away and then pull out the yard out of nowhere.
Into it.
Yeah, like her movement just flows right into the next fucking weapon that that you're gonna pull out. Yeah. That shit, fucking phenomenal job that they did on that. I don't know how they did it, but they did. People
are comparing it to like Red Dead Redemption, and they say, and from comparing it to Red Dead Redemption, of course they will shit on. The whole point is to shit on Yotei.
Facts.
A lot of it. One I saw, not a lot of it, but one I saw was they were comparing the walking animations, and specifically for some reason on ice. They pointed out, the whole thing that they pointed out is how Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption, when walking on ice, would kind of walk in a oh shit, I gotta be cautious. Some kind of I can slip here kind of animation where you kind of everyone as you walk on a human and you realize you're on ice, you're like, oh shit, I gotta.
You put that pressure on
yeah,
it.
you know what I'm saying.
You
kind
of see that walk.
Or if it's like really slippery, you kind of pull out your balance or whatever. And then while Atsu, she just kind of just walks like as if it's nothing. So they were pointing out like how the two comparison, like all this game.
That shit gets me tight, bro.
Same here because I think you can't compare a game from Rockstar to a company like Sucker Punch. Rockstar is a fucking crazy company. Bro. That's like the Rockefeller of like gaming. The reason I say that because Diddy, he was a multi-billionaire.
Yeah,
and
literally. But that's what they are, though. They definitely like one of the biggest companies out there, gaming wise.
That's fuck Diddy, by the way. Fuck Diddy, not Diddy. Fuck Diddy.
Facts.
You got 4 years. Speaking of which, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all rigged, bro.
4 years is wild.
That's what money can get to.
I'm just saying, 4 years is fucking wild.
He should have gotten life, but that's what money gets.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Or even the fucking chair, but you know what I mean?
Get your dick chopped off for something. But 4 years for everything is crazy, gang.
I agree.
Like, I'm just saying, if you go to a motherfucker's crib and you find 1,000 bottles worth
brother,
I don't gotta be a fucking genius.
Money
to know corruption. Some freaky shit was going on. Well, of course, I'm not stupid. But I'm just saying wild. It's crazy how it happens right in people's fucking faces, and some people will point it out, but some people will just kind of turn a blind eye. But I just think it's crazy. 4 years is ridiculous.
Fuck yeah, it is, brother.
But anyways, Rockstar Red Dead Redemption was $500 million. That was their budget to make that video game. Sucker Punches for Ghost of Yote was $60 million. So I feel like you cannot compare the two, considering their budgets were a very fucking $440 million difference in terms of a budget.
Facts, yeah.
So I don't think you compare that.
You think they had a bigger budget? You think they had that same amount of budget?
Yes. I think if you gave Sucker Punch, $500 million. And you're like, hey, make your final Ghost of Yote game the greatest one that you could fucking make.
Don't drop it next.
Here's $500 million. Do what you have to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think they would make I honestly think a lot of gaming companies would make a fucking banger of a video game. It's $500 million.
So much shit you can do with that, brother.
It's so much money. I think they would make a video game that would top both of them like that. Because if everyone's impressed, including yourself, that much over $60 million.
That's what I'm saying.
If you gave that person $500 million, how impressive would it be when they get a grand budget like that?
Fucking A, bro. I'd be surprised, brother. Like I said, I would be out of words.
Like if you were to spend a $60 million budget well enough to create your game,
that could compete or
game of the year, game of the year nominations and shit like that. Now imagine you gave that same developer $500 million and the same amount of time as Red Dead Redemption did, because Red Dead Redemption was in development at the same time Red Dead Redemption 2 was in development at the same time Red Dead Redemption 1 was fucking out. And it was
the first one dropped,
it was in development the whole time of GTA 5. So that's a fucking long time.
A long time to perfect the fucking game.
Or it might have been 2013 when Red Dead Redemption 2 first started development. But either way, that is a long fucking time.
Either way, once they dropped the game, they were already on to the next. They started that, John.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah. Well,
like Red Dead was one, but just start working on 2.
Well, they mainly do it. Okay, so Red Dead Redemption 1 they abandoned. GTA 4 online wasn't really anything that grand. GTA 5 blew the fuck up. It really did. Obviously, they made so much money off of it.
Bro, I can't wait to see how much money they make off of it.
So much money off of it. And then Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, and everyone thought that the online was gonna get the same treatment as GTA Online was, and it was far from that. Far from that. It's pretty much it's abandoned. And I feel personally because they put all their cards in GTA because they knew damn well they was gonna make it whatever they made on GTA 5. Tenfold on the next one. So they were like, fuck you, I'm going to go make a bag real quick.
Hell yeah.
So that's what I think they just did instead.
For sure. Obviously, they
I think it's kind of fucked. Because I think you could have did a lot with Red Dead Redemption 2 online. But whatever.
Yeah, you definitely could, bro. For sure. That's a game that's like so many opportunities missed.
And I think GTA 6's budget is $1 billion.
Damn, son.
Yeah. I think. I could be wrong on that. But I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
Neither would I, dog.
Because they're gonna make $1 billion from that game fucking first day.
Not even, bro. Pre-orders.
That's what I mean.
Like, not even on
That's
release,
what I
bro.
mean. I feel like they're gonna make crazy numbers when you launch a pre-order.
Nah, pre-orders, bro. Oh my god.
I feel like everyone's on that like, no, don't pre-order, wait till the game drops. But like I said, bro, that's Rockstar. You know what I
They
mean?
taking this long to produce
Since
this
2000,
fucking
GTA 5 came out in
game,
2013.
bruh.
The shit's gonna drop in 2016.
Like, that's fucking wild. That's
13,
over a decade.
13 years later.
Literally, bro. So this shit is
Motherfucker,
gonna be money made.
I had to ask my parents to buy me GTA. They had to look at the GameStop guy and be like, yeah, I can buy GTA 5 now without my fucking parents.
Now
And
it's
I can
debit or
buy
credit,
GTA
bro.
6 without fucking parents. Like, that's a long ass
That's how
time.
you know some time went by.
I was in middle school.
Yeah,
Like
that is
6th
pretty insane
grade.
to think
5th grade
about.
going to 6th grade.
Sheesh, brother. Damn, that's when the game was fucking in its prime. That was crazy days, brother.
Yeah,
I was
that was fun.
starting high school. About
What?
when
Got that 5?
yeah, I maybe like 8th grade. I don't remember. Around there,
Yeah.
same song. Yeah, because we wasn't too far
Well,
apart.
Yeah, you were always like 2 grades ahead of me.
Yeah, so I was probably in high school. Fucking hey, a
Yeah,
little less.
because
a little less.
when I went into middle school, you guys left.
Yeah, sheesh, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
As soon as I went into middle school, it was your guys' all final years.
Fucking hey. But yeah, GTA broke some records. GTA 5. GTA 6 is definitely gonna break GTA 5's records, bro.
Oh, I think it's so heartbreaking how they didn't do an Undead Nightmare. You ever
nah, dead
ever
ass,
play Undead
brother.
Nightmare?
Dead ass, bro. Bring back the zombies, cuz.
you play Undead Nightmare before?
Yeah.
Bro, I think you could have sold that Rockstar. You could have packed that bitch on a standalone game. I
Fuck
would have
yeah.
gave you another 60,
Fuck yeah.
not even fucking questioning you. Straight the fuck up. Here's my card. Cause I can say it without a heart and without a doubt. I've played Undead Nightmare so fucking much. It's an open world Wild West game with zombies. How can you not, as a little kid, have a blast with that?
Nah, dead ass.
Respectfully. How can you fucking
Hell
not?
yeah.
Granted, it was scary as shit, but how could you not have
But
fun
it's
with that?
dope, bro. I always thought it was dope back on the 360, bro.
And with Red Dead Redemption 2 graphics and mechanics,
Red Dead 2's gotta have they need an update. They need a PS5 update, brother.
bro, they've been speculating and rumoring that for fucking years. Every time I see it on
Have
Instagram,
they?
I'm like, blow my fucking dick. I'll believe it when I see a fucking
Really?
an actual update or some shit. Yeah. They'll be like, Red Dead Redemption Online got an update. Speculation of a remake coming soon. No, it's not. It's not coming soon.
Fuck, bro. Well, I mean, yeah, that's kind of whack. But whatever. PS5 upgrade would be dope for it.
It would.
Graphics, PS5 graphics.
The
Plus the
haptic
speed.
feedbacks.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I agree. Red Dead Revolver, you ever played?
No.
Really? That was the first Red Dead
Really?
Redemption.
Yeah.
Right there. Type.
Yeah.
That shit was dope. That's what that was the first one I ever played. That's what got me into
Really?
it. Yeah. was
First
Red
one I
Dead
played
Revolver.
was Red Dead Redemption, and what made me love it so much was it really felt like a mystery. You remember you know the Loch Ness monster, right?
Vividly.
But you know what it looks like,
Somewhat.
right? How it was like a water creature, and it was like
Yeah.
it looked like the fucking Bronchiosaurus but underwater.
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah. Bro, I would be as a little fucking kid. I think I was in elementary school watching YouTube videos on like Red Dead Redemption. There's a Loch Ness monster in this area of the map. I would hop on the game, go look for them bitches.
Cause it's hunting.
Fucking, there was one. There's a ghost haunted house. Gang, I'm on that shit. They're doing the Illuminati music. Cause my
That shit
young self
gets you,
was
bruh.
spooked, mysterious. I was with it, bro. I felt like a ghost hunter. So that was what made me just have a big love for it, and also the wacky physics was also pretty cool.
Definitely, yeah. For me, it was when I was on Red Dead Revolver, bro. Just being in the Wild West as a cowboy, that shit was dope, bro. You know what I mean? Fucking
Was
dope.
Revolver open world?
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of.
Same shit as Red Dead 1, just shit graphics. It was like maybe what 240? Is that what it goes? It goes like 240, 360
What?
p
What?
graphics.
2040p,
2040, right?
2040p.
Yeah, that shit was at like 2040, bro. Pixelated type shit.
All
But
right,
dope though, cause like when you're on the horse and then like the first time I ever tried it, I was on the horse and I was shooting some motherfuckers and then I clicked the dead eye by an accident and just started locking on enemies and I shot them.
Bang, 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 bang.
Cause as a kid I seen that I said, oh nah, this is fire. I'm on this shit. And so ever since that's kind of what got me into Red Dead, was just the dead eye on the horse and just because like back then I had the revolver, so you actually had to like cock the little thing back. So bang, bang, bang. Cause fire when he always did that every time.
Yeah.
You just muted my shit. but that shit was dope,
and how
bro.
in Red Dead RDR2, where it was the same thing. If you had a normal revolver, you had to double press it for you pull back the hammer. But if you just hit fire that bitch, you top.
Which was sick though, you know what I mean? Just that movement, just bang, bang,
dope
bang.
as fuck.
Hell yeah, it was fucking dope.
100%, I agree.
And in the Red Dead Revolver, I think you was able to do a standoff.
In all the ones you're able to do standoffs,
right?
Yeah.
That shit was dope.
Bah!
Hell yeah, brother. So I fucked with that. And I always
that shit was dope.
Yeah, even as a kid, I fucked with like the cowboy shit. You know what I mean? Like Billy the Kid and shit like that. That's pretty dope. You know, that Wild West era was pretty different, I'd say.
Yeah.
You know
Well, the Wild West, the Victorian era, and I think samurais were still around all at the same time.
Crazy to think about, right? Just different areas. It's like how
different parts of the world were having their
different
own
parts of the world, brother.
Crazy like footprints in history, and
but they were all making history some way
at the same
somehow.
time.
At the same time,
but they didn't really
areas.
even like mesh or like contact with each other.
And then they did. It was fucking rare. It's like, yo, what the hell?
Yeah, like who are you?
Yeah, bro. It's like when the first American or first non-Japanese person landed into the Japanese lands and shit like that. It's like, what the hell? Like, how'd you even get here, bro?
Who the fuck is you, bro?
Literally, bro. Literally getting treated like dog shit or whatever.
Pretty much.
You know what I mean? Unless you had a name to yourself. But either way, they probably didn't give a fuck because he was on their land.
Yeah.
They didn't. Oh, you didn't ask for permission to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What they said goes.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, brother. So that shit was crazy. In that era, though, you personally, who do you think? I said, who do you think would you be more terrified of? By like, what's it like a shogun, right? Is that what they call them? The leaders back in the Japan era, the shoguns.
Like the main, the shogun was the main, like the head of like all the samurais.
Right, basically, okay.
Yeah.
So you know how like that, the shoguns, and then what else did we have in the Wild West? What was the Wild West back in the day? The top tier motherfuckers back in the Wild West that kind of controlled everything. The sheriff or whatever.
Well, I mean, if you're trying to break it down, in towns, I guess you would say the sheriff was the top motherfucker. There was bounty hunters out there that were going after motherfuckers. There was outlaws that were out there going after
the outlaws motherfuckers. Yeah, okay.
There was actual like gangs that were going out there and shit like that. There was cults in that time.
Yeah, so that era was when they kind of, I want to say all started, but when like a lot of those just different type of groups were just out there. All different motherfuckers.
Now, if you're asking me which one would
who would you fear most? It's kind of what I was kind of getting at.
All right, would I fear a group of outlaw cowboys, or would I fear a group of samurais, or would I fear a group of, in Victorian, what the fuck was the fucking...
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Who would you say in the Victorian era was like was like a bad motherfucker?
Hercules.
This motherfucker. Hercules, bro. First of all, that motherfucker was Greek, okay? This motherfucker.
Yo, he definitely was Greek, yeah.
Fucking Greek. You fucking idiot.
Hercules. My guy right there.
Oh, is he? Because you didn't even know he was Greek.
Yo,
who would you say was like? I don't know. Who would you say was like? Like a figure you could fear in the Victorian era. I'm gonna be honest. But me personally, I think I'd probably fear a cowboy a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do think a samurai is very fearful, and I do think they would fuck me up. But I think if you were able to prove yourself to them in some sort of manner, you may earn a little bit of respect, and they may be like, okay.
I think if you were to land it,
because they're big on honor and respect and standing up for what you believe in and standing up for yourself.
They'll see you land and be like, all right, here, take this winning sword and spar with that motherfucker. Let me see what you got. If you can you hold your own,
you know what I mean?
You could be a guest.
If
you're not, you're getting killed.
It's like you got to prove yourself, right?
Yeah, you got to have
But I feel like
if
you throw me in with a group of like, let's say outlaw cowboys, they don't give a fuck.
You know what I mean? Like, you're getting fucked, bro, literally. They run in your pockets. They're taking your horse. They're taking your saddle. Your satchels. Everything's gone, brother.
Damn, I can't even keep the saddle.
Nothing, bro. You're left for dead.
Can I keep... They're
going to take your life, too, so fuck it.
I can keep the horse, though?
I don't know, but they might take that motherfucking selling, brother.
Fuck.
But not definitely though. I think an outlaw would be allowed because they wouldn't give a fuck
I
about
know
it.
they would not give a
They'll literally probably
flying
just
fuck
tie you
about
up and
you.
torture you and
They
shit,
would
you know,
not
they
give.
wouldn't.
They'd scalp you, bro. If they wanted
Exactly,
to.
bro.
But,
Like
you know
that
what I mean?
fucking what was that movie called? The Prime.
The
Primeval?
show Primals.
No. The one that you and your dad was putting
American
Primal.
American Primal, yeah, something like that on
yeah,
Netflix.
Yeah, on Netflix. But that motherfucker got scalped in like the first fucking.
It was in the first. It was like
the half. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was like the first couple episodes that he got scalped.
Yeah. Was it an episode or was it a movie? I thought
Episode. It was a show. Yeah.
Oh, it was a show. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got scalped pretty fucking good. But I seen him. They just grabbed his shit and they were just going like that. I said, oh fucking.
Well, that took place in the American Great Frontier. That was that's when the Great Louisiana Purchase first took place, and that was when like everyone from the East was like, all right, guys,
that's been
time to go colonize the West,
Yeah,
and then
then
that's what led into the Wild Wild West era.
Yeah, I'd say I don't really know much about what kind of led in, but okay, that makes sense.
That's what happened.
Makes sense.
They got their Louisiana Purchase, and they went out there to find. They sent out an original group to Micropath. I forgot they were going from one certain point, and then they were going to another point to see if like it was true, and
okay,
and it was kind of like a very, very fucked journey. It was not very friendly. They ran into Native Americans. They ran into.
I was gonna mention that too right now.
Not very friendly.
I think I'd be scared.
But
of
also
those tribe
because they had a
motherfuckers.
reason to, and obviously the elements and just like the wildness out there.
Literally, everything goes back in the day.
It was
bro.
a very violent, unforgiving world.
Definitely,
So
yeah. It was.
that's
a cold
why,
one out there.
and it was such a grand area, and there was not that many people to occupy such a big space.
So just
that
open
in order
vast
to
land,
like,
bro.
and so if you expected a small person, because general like police. Sheriff offices and over there. Well, it wasn't like 20 motherfuckers, 30 motherfuckers. You had like a person, 2 if you was lucky, 3 if God blessed you.
Literally.
Right? And then you had to watch over a whole town, and God forbid any other motherfucker who wasn't from there pulled up and wanted to do something. It was like you ain't have backup from like 40 motherfuckers.
Nah.
Like, yo! You know, it's just kind of
that's
you.
when the
So it
outlaws
was like,
get involved.
that's
though.
what I'm saying. That's when
Or everybody in the town. You know what I mean? That's when they get
But
involved because they're like, yo, this is our
they
fucking town.
they do get involved, but then you also there have been proven things of like when they give into fear and they actually fear the group more than they'd rather just be like, yo, do what you got to do.
No, fact. But if it's like a motherfucker that's solo that's trying to cause trouble, or like even like just a small group, like maybe 5, 10.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll probably swing for their shit.
For sure, and they trying to start some shit.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure the sheriff is gonna pop out there real quick with some shotties.
Oh, the sheriff has to.
You gonna see fucking outlaws in there, but yo, we run this town, boy. Not even the sheriff runs this shit. We outlaws run this shit. You want to come in here? Respect.
Yeah,
now you're getting shot up, and it's gonna be everybody coming out from every fucking saloon with guns and shit. You know what I mean? With a knife or cracked open bottle. You know what I mean? You're gonna see the doors swinging left and right, over and over. You know what doors I'm talking about?
Yes.
The wooden doors when you come out the saloon, they just
saloon doors.
Boom, boom. You know what I mean?
They're
You gonna see that
saloon doors.
exactly, but you gonna see them shits nonstop moving back and forth, and people coming out with weapons and shit. You're fucked. You know what I mean? Unless like you
if they
said,
got the balls to.
if they got the balls to. Me personally, if I was in the area and I was in a saloon drinking and I see some of a crew trying to come up and run up,
I think if you were around in the area, you'd be an outlaw.
For a fact, I'd be Billy the Kid.
I think you would. The reason being of saying that, I don't think you would listen to authority in that time period.
No, I don't think so.
Because you already, I mean, you do follow. You're not like a fucking like a bad, like an actual criminal. Like you obey the rules. You know what I mean? But like you obey them, but it's not like you're like fuck you. It's still. So I feel like if you were in that time and you're able to have a lot more freedom in a way where you can get away with a lot more, I definitely do think you'd be like.
I'd have some bodies for sure, brother. I ain't gonna lie. I'd have some bodies out there. I really would, bro. Is anybody trying to fuck with me if I'm out on the road exploring and traveling because they getting got?
So what's your loadout?
My loadout is whatever I can afford.
That's a fact.
All right?
That is a fact.
If I'm going up Porsche, I got these fists. Thing 1 and thing 2 for you, brother.
That is a fact.
But if I could take a motherfucker down, whatever his loadout is my loadout. Might have a little revolver, might have a little rifle. Who knows what he got? But whatever he got is mine now. Feel me?
I respect that.
But if I did have money,
Ooh, outlaw or a bounty hunter?
Outlaw, because I would want a bounty to try to hunt me.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
I
want to be hunted.
I like that.
So they could think they're hunting, but they're actually being hunted.
But you really they're falling into your trap type shit.
I'll be smelling from a mile away, bro.
Type shit. I like that.
I mean,
I like
the trap is already set. Step into it. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for you.
I fucks with that.
So I prefer to be an outlaw, bro, for sure. for a fact.
Who do you think I'd be in that time?
Sheriff.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, brother. You personally, shit. The way you are, I think you'd be like a fucking
Respectable businessman.
yeah. You probably own your own little saloon up in there, brother.
I don't own a saloon.
You know what I mean? You'd be a good motherfucker bartender up in that John. You'd be running that shit.
Not even bartender after 11.
Nah,
The
facts.
wenches come out.
Facts. You right, brother. I think you could run a bar though. I think you got that.
I respect it. Would you rob my bar?
Depends how good the liquor is. Though.
That's fucked up.
I mean, if it's worth it, it's worth
What
it.
if I gave you like a 25% discount?
I'm chilling, brother.
Word.
I'm protect this spot.
Word.
I mean, that's all I need.
If you could have a
brother.
gang, what would you call it?
If I can have a little posse. Damn, that's tough, bro. A little posse name? Shit. I don't know if I would have a posse, though. I like to run solo myself. I don't know what I would name it, though. That's tough. It had to be a badass fucking name, bro. A name when you hear and you're like, oh shit, I ain't trying to fuck with them. You know what I mean, bro? Just by the name itself, you know what I mean?
A name that strikes fear in the West.
Yeah, bro. Like, you might not even know me, but you hear the name, you're like, okay, it might be
that's a
some bad
motherfucker.
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I even want to see him, brother.
It's a hard question.
It is, bro. You got to think about the posse name for sure. For sure. Just put the Outlaws. Yeah, hold up. Know what I mean? Nah, it's a tough name, though, for sure. But I don't think I would, like I said, I don't think I would run a posse.
You think you'd be solo?
I would. If I did run a posse, yeah.
Solo outlaw?
For sure.
What do you think would be your main like thing that you do?
As an outlaw?
Knowing you, like your mind. Like it was you, like you are like right now, back in that day with your mindset and everything. Like what do you think would be your like, all right, I think I would do this.
I'd probably try to hit different towns in that area. Because what else more is there to do besides stay in your town and become an outlaw and known in that town, you know what I mean? The towns back in the day were small, bro. Don't forget, you know what I mean? It was just a little ass area.
You wouldn't like to stay a small, like just by yourself? Not necessarily small, but like you're just solo. You're not like a humongous group.
Basically, yeah.
See, I think if I were to become an outlaw, I think I would try to make a group and like take over, like make my own town. I'd take a town and make it my own.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd do all that. I like to just go out there alone, live alone, die alone.
I respect that.
That's it. In that era. You know what I mean?
I would definitely want to control the whole fucking town.
Dope.
Like,
yeah, that'd be dope as well.
Like almost like a dirty money businessman.
Yeah, I'm trying to wreak havoc. I like to wreak havoc. Like I would want my name to be like, oh, this guy, he was
So you just want to cause pain and destruction.
Basically, a motherfucker, so you know, not innocent motherfucker that just
FBI.
there chilling, brother.
Watch this motherfucker here.
If you're another outlaw there, and you think you're badass, I'm gonna kill you, bro.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna kill no innocent motherfuckers, but if a motherfucker's trying to step up, you know, like I'm catching bodies like that. Would it be like, oh, this guy took down the fucking leader of that crew or whatever? And
so like you're not just like going up to like a random random dude who's just like working, hucking sacks of flour, and you're just like, run your shit, bitch.
Depends. If he looks rich.
If
he looks wealthy, but
didn't this motherfucker just say not innocent people?
Not innocent. Well, who knows? What if he's not innocent?
What? How are you gonna know if he's innocent or not?
Exactly.
So then you can say that about anybody.
Well, not really.
So then you can justify to yourself about killing anybody. How do I know he's innocent? I don't know, so I just killed him.
One way to find out, but you just gotta talk to them, brother. But I'd go for only outlaws. I go for leaders. You know what I mean? One-on-ones. I'd call them out for one-on-one, brother. And if they can't respect that, I'm out. Because I know for a fact they're gonna jump me.
But what if you just played into their card because now they don't let you out?
So I'm out. I'm dipping regardless, brother. I'm dipping regardless. Yeah, respect the 1v1, bro. You gotta respect the 1v1, brother. You dead ass, bro. Like I'm calling you out only, not everybody, bro.
I've always wondered why in like any sort of game or movie, when they call out someone for a 1v1 and they don't do it, why don't they just start insulting? Like just call them out and be like, yo, use a bitch. Like,
nah,
use pussy, you won't fight me. Like, fight me, use pussy. Admit it to all you men. You pussy,
literally,
you won't fight
bro.
me. Like, I don't get it.
You're a leader?
I think if you were real life as a human being, I think if you were like going up against a group of motherfuckers and you call out the leader and you still start flaming that motherfucker, he fighting you one-on-one solely at the fact because now he feels disrespected. He now has to square up because now he's truly going to look like a bitch. So I think that's great day to fucking, you know what I mean?
I agree. I mean, it can go both ways though, you know what I mean? It can go both ways. Like, Shit, I was gonna say like an example, like Tommy Shelby, brother. You know how like when
They taunt
Finn
him,
got into
but he
that?
doesn't give a fuck because he already has
Yeah.
his own fucking plan in his head. So already knows he's already 10 steps ahead of. He's already planned. He's already seen your death. He's already planned.
Basically,
Yeah.
So he can give a fuck. You can insult him, whatever, and shit like that. But there was this one scene in like the newest season that dropped, a couple years back or whatever, where Finn got into like a shootout, and then Tommy told him, he was like, "When was the last time you ever seen a general get blood on himself or some shit like that, or being in the front lines or something like that?" Because he's a Shelby, so Shelby's got that name where they don't gotta do no dirty work.
Mhm.
They can send a motherfucker there
To do it.
to do it regardless. So like I feel like if you was a leader and the outlaw, you have those motherfuckers there for a reason. Even if you was calling me out like a bitch or pussy, whatever, I'd probably just laugh and be like, "This is what I got, Themo. I'm at this rank for a reason. You can insult, you can call me whatever. I'm gonna just still send these motherfuckers."
You still don't think you
kind
would
of.
personally feel disrespected that someone in your head, because if personally, like if your sentence right there where you're like, "I got these motherfuckers," it's almost like you think less of that person because you're like, you're not
Yeah.
on my level. That's
I
why
got my-
that's why I got these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
right?
like I ain't gotta
You
fight
don't think you would feel disrespected in a way where that person knew that you had those person was like, "I don't give a fuck about them. They're nothing. I'm calling you out right now."
Well, I'm not yes and no, because like I'm saying, like you're at
In
that
your mind,
level.
but you just think in your mind, so you're like, "I don't care."
Yeah, for me, I wouldn't give a fuck because like, that's what I got these motherfuckers for. You know what I mean? If I want, like, I'll accept it if I'm feeling generous.
Atsu would be like,
You know what I
bring 'em.
mean? If I'm feeling generous. If I'm, I ain't trying to do no work, yo, bro, fighting, brother. I'm chilling right now.
Lazy.
Exactly, bro. I ain't trying to catch no hands right now, bro. I'm just trying to drink. You know what I mean? But I feel like back then, though, like in that era, everybody was, hammered. Everybody was drinking, and they were just getting pissed off for the smallest shit.
They were.
You could, like you said, you can call somebody a bitch, right? And that already, you're already starting a bar fight.
In like this day and age?
Not back then.
Back then?
Oh, you can even shove a motherfucker by an accident. Boom, a bar fight just fucking broke out. Why? Because he just shoved you real
They
quick by
felt
an accident.
disrespected in that moment.
You didn't have to say a word. They just felt a little shove, and you just didn't acknowledge it and be like, "Oh, my fault." And you just keep walking because you're drunk and you don't notice. Boom, a bar fight started. Next thing you know, you're dead. You know what I mean? Like an innocent motherfucker that shoves the outlaw by an accident. They don't even know because they're drunk. They're dead. Type shit, you know?
Mhm.
So like, saying that, I think maybe you would be tempted if you were to get called out by somebody, by an outlaw as a leader, and be like, "Yo, you're a bitch for not wanting to fight me." Then yeah, because like I said, they was easily irritated back in the day, bro, or mad.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? They got angry quick.
And I think back then it was all about your image too, almost.
Yeah.
How
I think
did
so.
you wanted to be feared and you wanted to be respected, and you didn't want to allow an opportunity for your men to feel a sense of like to laugh at you or feel like a sense of, you're not as like all that as you think you are, or you talked about.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
And that's also probably what feeds into their ego when they get called out. It's like, well,
Definitely.
fuck, if I do turn down, well, then my men may think I'm an actual bitch, and they may revolt. Maybe someone's actually gonna plan like to do.
Yeah,
So-
they can all be like, okay,
'cause that's
he's
how-
weak for this shit.
Yeah,
He doesn't
so-
deserve to be on. He's got to be ruthless
like-
if he wants to be a leader.
Yeah. So
I
it's
mean-
like, and maybe it was like, oh, my own fucking leader won't even take a fair 1v1 from a guy. Why the fuck should
Facts.
I care about?
And that's a 1v1 too. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? He ain't got no motherfuckers backed up or with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say me personally, that's what I would want to do if I was in that area. I'd probably be an outlaw. I would want to be bounty hunted. And I would definitely try to make my bounty the highest bounty in
Whatever
my
area you
lifespan.
are
In my life, yeah.
in your era of
In
time.
my era of time. I want my bounty to be the highest. Or at least, and well known in that name, you know what I mean? Like, damn, this is like I was saying earlier, like if I was able to call out leaders, I can be like, yo, this guy, this bounty right here, never caught, died by old age or whatever, fucking took down at least 4 or 5 fucking posse leaders. That's kind of rare, you know what I mean? Like not even the sheriffs fucking dare to fuck with these guys, you know what I mean? Because, they got power and shit like that. More than the sheriffs, you know what I mean? At that time, sometimes I would say. So that would be also dope, having your name out there, even in death. Just feared.
You would like to make a name for yourself.
Yeah, just to know when
by
they hear the
doing
name,
something
they
that nobody else would have done.
would want to do, or would
Yeah.
even attempt, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you hear that name, like, oh, he's a bad motherfucker. He took these guys down. He killed them. You know what I mean? It don't get any better than that.
True.
Like when you hear my name,
True.
I want them to know this is a fucking
This
killer.
motherfucker, bad motherfucker.
Man, he's a killer, but yeah, you don't give a fuck. And solo, cuz forget about it.
Dog.
Forget about it. So I that's what I would do. That's what I would be if I was able to live that era. Straight outlaw.
I respect it. I'd be a businessman.
I respect that too. A businessman, huh?
I'd try to be like that
Do some moonshining over there.
that rich family that like lives in the middle of nowhere.
But yeah, you got that generation.
Throw crazy like masked parties with all the elitists.
Yep. Some Rothschild
A
shit.
deep type shit.
Can't even mention that shit. You might get killed, bro.
Kill me, brother.
No bullshit. At least
Kill
give me some money for a quick.
I don't gotta wake up tomorrow. I
ain't
don't
gotta
want to
clock
go. I
in,
don't
brother.
want to go to fucking work. You're doing me a favor.
Yeah.
Trust me. I pray to God he actually kills
Bro.
me. So far, he has not answered my prayer.
No bullshit, no. Yo,
No.
it's kind of crazy how that one family kind of controls almost everything.
Yeah.
Fucking wild to think about, right?
Yeah.
Like what? Like how? Fucking insane.
Years of wealth.
Crazy.
Years of
brother.
generational wealth.
Crazy. You know the secrets these motherfuckers know?
Crazy secrets. It's
Like, bro.
it's almost kind of like
so many truths and shit that just.
it's maybe a shitty comparison, but like me personally, Metallica, dope band. I think personally though, if they were to came out now, like the first album dropped now, first album that their actual album dropped now, I don't think they would be as big as they are now. I solely think because at the time that they came out, they were a huge fucking hit. So now also the reason why I'm saying that is also because for the Rothschild, I think also being that their family name has been around for fucking ever, they were able to have their fingers
They were the first one to touch that jump.
balls deep in the foundation because of how long of generational like time that they've had, and it's just built up over
Just
years.
getting bigger and
Yeah.
larger and larger.
And the
It's
reason why I say
fucking
Metallica is
insane,
because
brother.
Metallica came out that time, and over years they've gotten bigger and bigger,
Yeah.
and then now to this day they are probably like one of the highest selling bands when they do tours. I think they are the highest selling band when they
Sheesh.
do tours. So it's kind of like that.
Makes sense. I mean,
Now
It's a
the
decent
Rothschild
comparison,
is
though.
like is the richest family in the world. So rich that you don't even know that they actually exist.
which is pretty fucking insane, brother. I don't know if they're richer than Dubai motherfuckers though. I think there is the family in Dubai that's one of the richest.
That Saudi
think.
prince, they bought
Oh,
EA. They bought EA.
The Saudi. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much?
A fuckload of money.
I heard about that.
A couple billy.
I heard about that.
Look
I heard a lot of people was getting tight.
Yeah, because
Motherfuckers buy EA is crazy.
of all the bullshit.
But yeah, I thought that family was richer or wealthier.
Hold on, it's not fuck. This dumb ass. Give me a second. Keep talking.
What you trying to search up over there?
I look up EA sell price. It proceeds to give me
Oh.
EA membership subscription
What the
prices.
fuck? Nah, fuck that. EA Sports to the game. I think that's what they say. Could be wrong though.
Take a fucking guess.
Of how much it worth?
Yeah.
Oh, they sold it for?
Yeah, billion by the way. Take a guess. EA.
If I had to guess, I'd say a good like 12.
Final answer. Locking it in.
Yeah.
$55 billion.
God damn. God damn.
55 billion.
That's like 55 cents to them, bro. All seriousness, that's literally like 55 cents to those motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm just saying for a gaming studio like EA to be valued at $55 billion is ridiculous. But
Yeah, I agree,
motherfuckers
though.
having the ability to cough up $55 billion is also fucking badonkulous.
Like, they literally just say, all right, fuck, let me write this check, but this ain't nothing. Like I'm saying, that's literally 55 fucking cents to them, bro.
Okay, I don't think it's 55. I definitely do think they definitely know.
$55.
They're definitely looking at that like, they're definitely looking at that bank to be like, okay, that took a little sum. That's actually record so far?
I don't think so, bro. I don't even think it hurt them, bro.
No, I'm not saying like it hurt them, but I'm saying the reason why they're saying record is because they're flying of how much money that they had. Like, yo, this is how much they were able to spend.
True,
Like, that's
yeah.
all.
True. For a fact, yeah, nah, but like I'm saying, to them, that ain't shit. They could just, it's crazy, they could just sign it off and just like, fuck it, here. We'll buy a company for
it's
this
all
much,
oil
brother.
money.
That's what I'm saying,
Oil.
yeah, that's what, yeah. I was gonna say that next. I'm like, they're probably making that shit in the next year or two with all their fucking businesses, bro. Easily, brother. So like I'm
Just having
saying,
your
like,
fingers deep in that shit.
Facts, bro.
Pick a market and just go deep into it.
That's it. But oil is just fucking. It's the number one market, brother.
Everything needs it
for now. Yeah, everything does, literally, bro. I don't think that shit would ever stop, bro. They can never. I don't think they can ever stop oil, bro, production. Like they could. I mean, they could stop it, but like the world's gonna go to shit. It's gonna fall apart. You know what I mean? I don't think they can ever stop not using oil for machineries and shit.
It would
like
actually, technically, it would actually be better for the earth actually if we did stop
That's
mining
some
oil.
bullshit.
But it would, as humans to function, it would definitely put a damper in how we do things. But for the earth itself, it would definitely improve the earth. Yes.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess. Even though everything in this world is fucking bad for the earth, literally. Like anything, like your phone, laptop, fucking table, shit like that. It's all fucked, bro.
What do you mean?
Like, it's kind of hard to explain it, bro. I'd have to because I keep hitting them fucking mute buttons,
Because
brother.
your gloves.
Yeah, it's slippery, brother. You know, slippery.
Slippery, eh?
Yes. Nah, these gloves are like they're silky, brother. You know what I mean? Silky. You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I think it would help the oil, stopping oil, but that shit would be hard to change. But would they change everything too? Fucking
Like, are you talking about like for cars and shit?
yeah, everything would be all
They would have
electrical and shit
to,
like that.
like, let's say if hypothetically they did cut oil, yeah, I think they would hard pivot to electrical.
That shit would be tough. That shit would be tough, bro. Everything is ran.
Which is also
by
like
oil.
it's to get batteries is pretty fucked. Like the process of making, because you have to mine a certain product, and mining that product is pretty dangerous to mine it. So I guess that will be bad for humans. Like that's what would happen in that outcome for the people who have to do that as a job. Electrical usage would skyrocket across the United States and across the world. Our
yeah.
electrical grid would definitely shit itself because it can barely handle what we are now. So I think if every single thing that went electrical,
Shit
we
would
would
not be a
if
good
we
idea.
did if we could not upgrade that, we would be what we called left in the fucking dust.
Hell yeah.
So that's what I might guess what would happen.
It's the only thing that's keeping this road running is fucking oil, is it not? It's such a multi-billion-dollar fucking business, bro. All around the world, not just here in the States or just in fucking Dubai. It's everywhere.
Well,
though, I think.
It's one of them.
Yeah, no, it's not. I'm not saying it's the only one. It's definitely one of them for sure.
It's definitely
It's one of the
fucking
richest.
big
You know what I mean?
ones,
One of the
yeah.
biggest ones there to get your hand.
Another
on
one
is
is
the fucking
anything
oil business.
anything electrical chip, like anything.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. That's another
anything
for sure.
with electronics.
Anything that got the world running, bro.
Yeah,
really,
anything
they
like
heavy like
microelectronic. That shit's in like NASA, spaceships, fucking SpaceX, fucking
that.
satellites, anything like that. Microchips, graphics cards for your fucking CPUs, your phones, cars, everything. All those little chips, all that shit.
All that.
Multi-billion-dollar fucking
Fuck yeah,
market for that,
cause it's so fucking
and it is only going up.
Yeah, only. That's the thing about this shit. It only goes up, brother. Crazy. There was I forgot what the fuck. I was reading some shit or watching some shit about oil, bro. Motherfucking like an oil company, bro. They make. Cause just think about making billions a year. It's kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah,
And,
it's
like-
almost impossible to think about because you can't.
Right, and then knowing
Because you
like
don't
you can,
have it.
yeah,
You don't
and-
have anything close to it.
exactly, and knowing you can get that.
You don't
shit to
have
your
$1 million
kids.
to be able to play around with and then be able to sit there and be like, oh, this is what I could do with $1 million? Now,
Literally.
imagine when I have $1 billion. If you don't have $1 million, you can't imagine what it's like to have $1 billion. If
Exactly, bro.
if you don't have a couple 100,000, if you don't have 1,000, you can't imagine what it's like to have a couple 100,000. You know what I mean? Because you don't have the bottom level to even give you a taste of what it's like to get to that other level, in my opinion.
Definitely, yeah, I agree with that. You really haven't touched it, bro. And it's crazy how much of a difference from like $1 million to $1 billion is. You know what I mean? You be thinking like, oh, millionaire, billion, you know, it's not that much of a difference. But when you actually like check the numbers, it's fucking wild, bro.
To think if you have
difference.
$1 billion and you spend $1 billion, you now have $999 million.
Like, bro.
Think about that. You spent one whole billion, you still got $999 million.
Yeah, that shit is pretty crazy, bro. Fucking insane. I just seen another.
Compare
video.
that to being like, I have I spent $1 million. Well, that math doesn't even make sense. Like when you spend it, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. But you get what I'm trying to say. It's fucking 10:42. I'm usually in bed.
Yeah.
Like it's like having $1 million and you spend it, and then now you have 999,000.
Yeah.
It's like you'd be like, okay, it's definitely I'm not a millionaire anymore. But if you had $1 billion, okay, now I get it. You just spend like $1 or whatever. You get to 999 million. You'd be like, okay, it's not that bad.
Not that bad. Still, facts.
You're like, whatever.
I
need
agree.
$1.
Yeah, that's all you need was $1, and you're back at that status.
Granted, it's just $1,
No.
but just the margin of like how much more money you still have
It's the difference
is
of saying that, you know,
way different.
Fuck yeah.
Way different.
I agree, brother. I seen a video on Facebook the other day too. It was an interview with
I just
what's that
realized I said $1
Amazon
billion
motherfucker?
and you spent $1 billion, you would have 0.
Yeah, no, that's why I was laughing, brother.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos, that's the motherfucker that owns Amazon, right?
Yeah.
A billionaire motherfucker.
Yeah.
So he was on a talk show. I forgot who was the host, and they were doing some math about his net worth of what they could find on the internet,
Yeah.
and it's like, I don't know, example 400 billion, right? Whatever. And he did the math, and he was like, what if we were to take away 99% of those of that amount of money you got? If you take away 99% of it, how much money would you be left? Would you be broke? And so they did the math, and with his net worth that they found from the internet, they subtracted 99% from it. He would still have like at least $5 million. So he wouldn't even be broke after taking away 99% of his fucking money.
That's crazy.
You would still think that, oh, he only got 1%. He's bound to be broke. Motherfucker's still a millionaire after taking 99% of his fucking wealth. That's crazy, bro.
That's how you know you're
That's
rich.
fucking nuts, bro. 99% of your money. Oh, you're thinking, oh, I'm broke.
That's how you know you're rich.
That's how you know if you take 99%, leave me 1%, I'm still chilling
That's
for
how you
my
know you
fucking
beat the
life.
game. That's how you know you
Literally
beat
on
the
hardest
game.
difficulty and everything.
That's how you know you beat the
brother.
game.
Fuck. Speaking about beating games, brother, I'm trying to be Ghost of Yotei, my brother. That shit's gonna take a while to fucking beat. I ain't gonna lie, because I haven't even done the first mission, and I've done everything on the side so far, and I'm still doing side missions, and I'm probably about almost 25 hours in deep, and I haven't even done the first fucking main mission.
Well, that's a
That
lie,
just
'cause
goes
you
to
have
sh-
done the first main missions.
Well, true. So I would say the second boss. First boss doesn't really
You haven't
count.
killed
it's
another
a-
Yotei 6 member.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
been doing straight exploring, collecting shrines, you know,
I
bounty
remember,
hunting.
I remember that ended off
That's what we
to go
doing.
fucking.
Woo! Episode number 11. I hope y'all boys liked it. Ladies and gentlemen. Shooting the shits, episode 11.
How would you rate Yotei so far?
Yotei. Oh, cuz I would rate that shit at least a 9.8.
Damn.
For a fact.
Damn.
For a fact. Bro, one thing I don't like about it is the grappling hook. Like, it's good, but you can't jump off cliffs and grab on the hook if it's all the way at the bottom type shit.
I agree.
Like in Ghost of Tsushima, you could jump off a high ass cliff, fall off like 10 stories, you're falling. But if there's a hook and grab on all the way at the end and you could press it right at the time, he'll grab it regardless.
Yeah.
Here, if you jump off a cliff and there's a hook, like not even that deep, like under you, like a jump off, you know what I mean? Where you could reach it. Where if you look down, you could press R2 and you can hook on it. I tried to jump off that cliff to do like what I did in Ghost of Tsushima to have that chef free fall. I did it. Fucking character died. Like, you know when your screen goes black when you down fall damage? She did that, but right when the screen went black, my hook still hooked on. So you hear that, and then you hear the swing, and then I get restarted.
Damn.
I'm like, what the fuck?
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
There's a
Yeah, I hated that
there's
shit.
an immediate fall height death.
It's retarded, brother. Tsushima didn't have that, and I like that because you jump off from any height and take no damage.
I will rate Ghost of Yotei a 9.5.
I like that.
One thing I don't like about it myself so far.
It's a female protagonist. Who does it? Just
That's
kidding.
fucking crazy. There's actually a big streamer, Aspen Gold, who doesn't like it for that reason.
Oh, fuck him. I don't care.
But I would say probably that's actually hard because there's a lot of things that are good about it. Probably I would feel about how less of an impact the assassinations actually feel compared to how they were with Tsushima. How it was such a big deal that Jin had to assassinate, but now with Atsu, it's kind of like whatever. You know what I mean? She does this every day.
But that's the thing, though.
But it's meant to be like that because of who she is.
But that's what I like, because it's like she's a ghost. Yeah, they recognize her as a ghost, kind of. You know, because they'll mention it. You know what I mean? They'll mention that she's a ghost or she's like a ghost.
Well,
but
it's more of like the civilians and like it's more of a legend, but the actual clan members don't view her as a ghost.
Nah, they view her as an
Andre.
Andre.
They mainly they not even really that. Like they know that's her name, but so far to me it seems like they know it's but at least the Oni guy, he's like, oh, it's the fucking girl. And every time you've talked to him, he's always
He just don't give a fuck.
He
'cause he's that
doesn't.
little girl.
He doesn't. He's not like, oh, it's this ghost legend. Oh, she's some. It's just some girl. It's some woman.
Yeah,
They don't really view her as a ghost. It's more as
which I kind of
guess
like that
the
because they talk down to
Raiders
shit.
or
No,
like anything else.
talk down on me. I'm still gonna fucking kill you.
True.
So I kind of like how they underrate you a little bit. They don't expect you to be a ghost and all this dangerous shit until you really kill him. And
Until
they're
you
like,
really
oh,
do
shit.
it, yeah. But
You
I guess
know
I
what I
would
mean?
say it was my only thing. The assassinations feel less like, oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it though. I like how they portray her as the Onryo. I think that's how you say it. You know what the Onryo is? Like the tale of it, the myth? Like the actual Japan myth?
No, not like the real life one, no.
So the Onryo, what they call her, is basically a revengeful spirit.
Oh.
You know what I mean? That goes out seeking only. Well, she said it when you were
They
talking
said
about
they
Jubei.
explained it in like the
Yeah,
game,
they were like, I feel like I'm the Onryo.
I'm
Like
the-
mom used to tell us the stories about this girl that
vengeful
used to just
spirit, yeah.
walking around taking revenge only.
Yeah.
Only for vengeance. No love, no fear, nothing. Just vengeance only. And she's like, that's what I am. I feel like that's me.
Yeah.
So that's what I like how everybody portrays it as that, because it's a myth of a real myth of in Japan of an actual spirit that kills motherfuckers out there in that land when it was, open woods, all that shit.
Mm.
So that's what I kind of like it. Like, sure, they don't mention it like Jin, how he was a ghost, but since they mention her as being the I forgot, Onryo? I think I'm saying it right. But as they mention her as that, I fuck with that. Especially after searching up the Onryo and like a little bit of research of what she is, kind of made me fuck with it even more.
I do think it is cool how we are this quote unquote on Rio.
You're a myth.
Yeah. I don't know. I just wish you.
Everybody thinks you're a spirit, but yet you're a human. But anyways, that was the Ghost of Yote episode. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. We was rambling, gambling, gambling.
He gambles.
I was gambling a lot in that shit.
That's why he's broke and I'm not.
No, I'm broke because I got everything maxed.
I've been your host,
Sorry.
Matthias. He's been your other host.
I'm the other host, the Plague Doctor, a.k.a. Little Man over
Sam, trick or treat. You better keep those jack-o'-lanterns bright and make sure you're giving out candy or else you get fucked up.
Facts. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, though.
Remember, peace, love, and positivity. Don't be an asshole. Deuces.